Hello, everyone, and welcome to SAFC Fan TV. It's just me today, just Conrad here. Okay, no Mike, no anybody else. So you're going to have to bear with my beautiful tones as we will surely get 3 points today. It's got to happen. 3 draws in a row only means a win here. And it seems like, correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, if you're here nice and early, like Brian Scotia Mackham was here, are we playing 4-4-2? 3 strikers on the pitch, but it looks like it could be 2 up top, Isidore and what's he called? Connolly up top, Mayenda on the left. Hello, Emma. She said hello, and obviously Brian Scotia Mackham's already in there. I'll get the team along the bottom for you. So we have, as you can see on the right as well, we have Patterson, 09, Ballard, Meppen, Elise. We have Neil, Rigg, Watson, Mayenda, Connolly, and Isidore. Bench is Moore, Anderson, Johnson, Middlemas, highly rated it seems, Barr, Ashish, Alexic, Jones, and Ogunsoi. I'm not very good at pronouncing things, but I know he's been scoring goals for fun in the under-21s. So hopefully he gets a go as well. Valtteri, if Isidore's on the wing, I'm going to go mental. Yeah, if I see him out left when there's Watson on the pitch there who can play in that position, or even Mayenda, or even Connolly, just shove him out there, then yeah, we go a bit mad. Black Cats TV, part of the channel that I'm on, me and Mike, so that'll be Mike there. Honeyman and Watmore starting for Millwall. They are indeed, which is always, the case of former player scores, player scores against his former club or former player scores against his old club, something like that anyway. Noticeable new absence, one that we didn't really hear too much about, is no Sirkin. No Sirkin any part of the team there. So it's very lucky for us that Elise is back and sort of straight into the team there. Hopefully he doesn't do any more, injuries to himself or pull up, because that's the last thing we need at this point, is yet another injury to the side. So we've got about just under 10 minutes to go here. I will put up our predictions. We had predictions between all of us on Fan TV. You'll see on the bottom there. So Philly has gone for a 2-1 win for Millwall. Terry's gone 2-2. Me and Emma have both said that Sunderland will sneak it 1-0. Wayne's gone for a 1-1. Mike said 4-0, but he's gone 2-1 to Sunderland. And Jacob, once again, didn't provide one, so he will be docked another 2 points from our illustrious league table. A little update on the league table if you are keeping up with it. I'll just put it on the screen now. So there we go. I'm back to the top. Unfortunately, I had 2-2 against Coventry, and when we were 2-0 up at half-time, I was buzzing because I didn't think I was getting anywhere near the top there. And then unfortunately, we conceded 2 goals, and then back to the top of the league I went. So it can all change. Still very early days. Still very early days for us. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, the scores along the bottom. Philly going against Sunderland. I don't think it's for the first time this season. I'd have to go back and think about where it was, but playing against, he probably still has his 3-1 bet on. Mike's put fun. Yeah, if you go and watch mine and Mike's channel, Black Cats TV, I think if you go and watch the Millwall preview that we did, if you've got time, or even if you want to watch it after this game, go and watch that. Go and check it out. Subscribe while you're over there. But Mike definitely does say 4-0. But because he's gone with the technicality, because it wasn't on this channel, it doesn't count apparently. So then he got a second pick, whereas I stuck with my 1-0 because I have integrity, Mike. That's why. Emma says she's catching Jacob. You are Emma, because if he keeps not providing scores, then yeah, you'll be getting dangerously close to him soon. Stadium doesn't look very full at Millwall. Considering there's 5 minutes to go. Yeah. So we've managed to get a stream on. It does keep stopping every now and again, so I will try my best to keep you up to date with it there. There was something to do with the club not being able to sort of separate the games. That Terry was telling me. I wasn't really paying attention, if I'm being honest. But he was saying something about not being able to get necessarily a good stream for it there, but Sunderland fans look like they're in good voice. Someone's already calling out some of the Millwall fans and giving it the big one. So I think they're feeling quite confident. I was listening to the pre-match on the Sunderland channel just before, and Danny Collins and Frankie both saying the same thing, which is this is going to be a very tough game for us. However, we come into it top of the league, just not quite anymore because of Sheffield, but we were top of the league. Still sit there thinking we've got to go out there and try and get 3 points, which sort of changed the way I thought about the game. Went, yeah, we need to go for it. We don't need to be thinking about playing, defensive and holding out for a draw. We're top of the league for a reason, and let's go here and show them why we're that there. Amy Redman is Sirkin injured as well. It seems to be. There was someone put something about it last night on Twitter, or X, if you will, but I'd only seen like one person mention it, and then he's not even in the match day squad. Don't know if he's travelled at all or anything there. So I hope if he is injured, it's just a short little spell out that he's got there, and not going to be too long, because he's been one of the best players in the league, if you ask me. Very harsh to be left out of the Championship, or the EFL's team of the Championship so far. Cats TV says, I get the first 45 minutes, then her family sticking Rangers on. How dare they? At least it's Rangers, I suppose, or something. But yeah. Black Cats TV, of course, a great channel. You should go over there and subscribe right now. Click on his little icon. Go over there, subscribe, and then come back here. Both channels looking for subscribers on mine and Mike's on Black Cat TV. We've just gone 700, so we're looking to get to 1,000 before Christmas. So if you wouldn't mind helping out, that'd be really appreciated. And of course, on this channel, SAFC Fan TV, we're about 150 away from 10,000. So if you can get this shared out, if you're not subscribed, then please do so. We're both looking to do well and get as many subs as we can. Players just in the tunnel waiting to come out. Darren Elliott, Sheffield Limited, because I think you've been corrected on your phone there, but it's Sheffield United. Don't seem to be up to much. Getting draw at Covert. Lowest we can drop is 3rd, so not the end of the world. I hear what you're saying. I still think we need to go out and try and win this game. I hope we don't play for a point from the start. I don't see why they would under the breed, but you just get that feeling that I think we've all been a bit like, oh god, it's going to be hard. We don't want to lose. I think we need to go out there and assert our dominance. Our defence is pretty good still. You've got 3 centre backs in there. Well, 4 centre backs actually, because Elise is a centre back. So we've got 4 centre backs playing across the back line. So it's very Arsenal-esque. Got our main goalkeeper back in Anthony Patterson. You've still got Chris Rigg and Dan Neal in there. Watson as well is now getting some minutes. I think second start of the season. I'd like to see him actually get a few runs in on their right back, Ryan Leonard, and Mayenda out on the right-hand side, looking to do the Patrick Roberts job as well. Charlie Hodgson, I'm back, he says. I didn't know you'd gone, Charlie, but thanks for coming back anyway, mate. Millwall's team, Luke Jensen, Ryan Leonard, Joe Bryan, Casper Denot, Jaffet Tanganga, Sean Hutchinson, Romain Eze, George Saville, George Honeyman, Joshua Coburn, and Duncan Watmore. Some familiar names there. And on the bench, they've got Aziz, Bradshaw, Emakar, Ivanovic, Langstaff, and then they've put the rest off, so I can't see it because they realised I was doing such a great job. Sunderland is Patterson, Luke O'Nine, Elise, Rigg, Ballard, got the account in order, Meppen, Mayenda, Dan Neal, Aaron Connolly, Tom Watson, and Wilson Isidore. On the bench, Electric, Anderson, Sheesh, Bart, Johnson, Jones, Middlemas, Moore, and Agunsoy. We'll see how we get on. Won't we? Where is Sirkin? I don't really know, but I'm not his family, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, I think someone said the other day, might be injured. Hopefully, not too serious. We don't like any serious injuries because him and Elise seem to never be able to last too long. So hopefully it's not a bad one, and hopefully you'll be back for either West Brom or Sheffield United. Although Sheffield United potentially without one of their star centre backs because he got sent off for pushing somebody in the neck earlier on. So if that's deemed violent conduct, which Job's tackle was considered violent conduct. Might be missing the game against us. You never know. Valtteri, Sirkins broke his wrist. Oh, Jesus Christ. Charlie Hodgson, where's our star boy Mundle? Him and Brown, Labrie said the other day they're going to be out for about 6 to 8 weeks, I think I read. So not good. not good to lose them. So I think if this is when Watson's going to get a decent run in the team. We kind of need to get to January and get some reinforcements in, really. I mean, as you've seen from our bench, apart from, Ashish and Bar, it's pretty much like a daycare centre with who we've got out there. But they all come, highly rated. That Middlemiss, I think, was given a good rep from the guys earlier on. And hopefully we get some minutes for Lexic. If he doesn't get a minute here, then, should he even be here? He's not a keeper. Strap it up and get on the pitch. Says Blacker. I mean, true. I'm sure I've seen Frank Lampard play with like a cast or a pot. Not cast, probably not. But like, some sort of thing on his with a broken wrist before. Charlie, this is where we go down. I mean, it'd be very difficult for us to go down from this game. Season's not even over. Game's underway. Millwall getting us underway. Long ball looking for the right back. 09, shithouse is someone out of the way, and it's a Sunderland throw. Lovely. Hopefully you can't hear that noise in the background. I don't like to stream, paid for content. So, Mayenda, good tackle in there. It's broken to Isidore now on this right-hand side. He's looking to use his pace to get round number 4. Number 4 puts a good tackle in. I don't think it's going to go out of play. And they hoof the ball clear. And it's Meppin steps up and does well. Now it's come to, I don't know who that is on the edge of the area. Neil. No, it wasn't. It was Connolly. Watson's done really well. Driving into the penalty area. Cuts back onto his right foot. Tackled. Didn't just come away. Neil didn't quite get there. And Millwall player's gone down. It's a free kick to Millwall on the edge of the area. So that Leroy 89, who's a member, has the inevitable Sirkin injury happen then. Yeah, pretty much. It'd be a bit like Elise playing this game, maybe 4 at most, and then he'll be out again. Emma, I want to know why he dropped Moore and brought Pato straight back in. I guess it's because Patterson's probably the better keeper. I mean, Moore did well. I'm not going to say he didn't. But I think if Patterson's, you play Patterson. Coffee Goblin still have Bellingham, Hume, Roberts to come back in. Hawaii 4-5-1 defending 4-3-3 quick attack. Looks to be a 4-4-2 at the moment. Connolly's done well. He's nabbed the ball off here. Left side, Watson sprinting ahead of him. Must have been tackled and gone out for a throw. 37 of you, thank you for joining me. If you could all hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, could you please do so? Be much appreciated. We're on our way to 10,000. We're on about 150 away. Let's have a look here. Ball over the top. Meppen heads it back. Don't know why black penalty that. Says Black Cats TV, unless you're miles ahead of me. So Jaffa Tanganga takes it down. Playing it across. What's happening here? Millwall doing a really dangerous ball back to their keeper. Hoofed it forward. I'm on 2 minutes 35 for anybody who's watching along at the same time. So you know it goes. I need to get a spare stream on as well. But it's now put me back in time by 40 seconds. Cheers for that, guys. It's just what I wanted. Not many streams working today, so it will be a case of dipping in and out probably of certain games. Everyone, what was yours? I didn't ask beforehand, but what did the people think the score predictions were going to be for this game? I know we went through our ones, but it'd be interesting to see what people generally thought this game was going to bring up. Yeah, I've only got one working stream, and at the moment it's just a frozen picture. Get shot of Bar and Ashish in January. Not in the plans yet. I agree. Save up some money. Me and Mike were talking on our channel Black Cats TV about freeing up some money, and that includes potentially sending Samed back, just because he's not been fit, not playing. So you got to think, what's the point? 3 minutes 30 gone. Charlie Hodgson said 3-1 to Sunderland. I hope you're right. I hope you're right, mate. I mean, I actually hope it's 1-0 Sunderland for my prediction. I think I did have a bet on this game, but I didn't bet on any of the score lines or who's to win. So I bet on, I think, Ballard, yellow card, over 4 cards, under 3 goals, and I can't remember what the other thing was. We'll see. So, free kick right outside the dugouts for Millwall, launching it long to the edge of our penalty area. Header over everybody. Is it going to break to a Sunderland player? It's broke to Mayenda. Plays it through to Watson. Watson now does well to keep it away from Honeyman. And now Rigg turns away. Got a striker on his back there, finds Neil. Oh, free kick was given there for a foul by the striker. It was Coburn. Is he the one who used to play for Middlesbrough? I want to say. The one who elbowed Ballard in the back of the head up last season, I believe. O'Nien and Meppen just having a few passes here now. Sunderland, so it looks to be O'Nien right back, Meppen, then Ballard, and then Dan Neil's out there at the minute. Elise's gone all the way forward in a gap there. Elise's playing up top. And he's slowly sauntering his way back. Must have just found a bit of space to get through there. Lovely ball forward from O'Nien to find Rigg. Rigg goes over Tanganga, who holds him back. No foul given. Long ball forward from Millwall, getting to the halfway line. Coburn elbows Meppen out the way, but Ballard's there picking it up. Oh, lovely back heel in the air from Luke O'Nien, keeping the ball. Finds Rigg. Rigg brought down. Connolly couldn't quite get it, and Millwall launched the ball forward again. Coburn and Meppen's going to be a big battle today. Same with Ballard. And it's gone out for a Millwall throw right by the dugouts here. Fast-paced start, it seems. Lots of long balls from Millwall, getting it out quickly from the back, not playing out from the back. They're launching it every time they get it. Looks to be using Coburn to hopefully win some knockdowns and bring their other forwards into the game. And that keeper's ball is going all the way through to Patterson in his lovely green, so he blends in with the grass. So Ballard on the ball. Good to see him back. Scored a lovely goal for Northern Ireland in the international break. Back with Ballard again now. Oh, I get to say back to Dan Ballard again if it comes off today. What a lovely day this has turned out to be. Long ball over the top looking for Watson. Doesn't quite get there. Connolly doesn't get there either. And the Millwall hoof it forward again. Ballard and Coburn battling. It's broken to Elise. And now he's gone long. Gone out for a throw into Millwall on the far side. 6 minutes 40. Fun. Oh, dear. Gone back with the throw. One of their centre-backs coming down to Tanganga. Coming down to number 15 on this left side. He's looking down the line. O'Nien doesn't get there. It's got to number 19, which I believe is Watmore. Watmore bundles Meppen over and a foul is given. I didn't think it was a foul. Watmore doesn't agree either. He's picked the ball up and running after the referee. And my stream is frozen. He's arguing with the referee. Howie Duncan, sort it out. He does trip him, I suppose, yeah. But I could see why you would be annoyed that was given against you. Interesting that you pick up the ball, though, and chase the ref. And did he get a card? I'm not sure. If you do that in the Premier League, you definitely get a yellow card, especially if you're Arsenal. So, no card given, it seems. So, just about to approach the 8th minute. Watson dispossessed. It's broken to Coburn. Lovely tackle from Watson, actually, there. And that's going to be a Sunderland throw. The linesman miles away gave that to us, but good on you. What good eyesight he has. It is nice to see Elise back. He's there taking the throw. Hopefully he lasts more than 4 games. Throws it forward, looking for Isidore. Isidore chasing down the defender. Elise heads it back. I think it went out of place, but it's a throw in about 20 yards further up the pitch than we got just before. I think we're in for our hammering, says Emma. I don't know. Maybe beforehand, but I'm starting to think now we're doing okay. Connolly done well to hold off the defender there. Thrown to the floor. Free kick to Sunderland, about 10 yards outside the corner of the penalty area on the far side. Steve Royal watching from sunny 22C Spain. Come on, Sunderland. Great commentary as always. Cheers, Steve. I was going to try and make some sort of Pulp Fiction joke because of your surname and be like, do you know what they call a quarter pounder in Spain? Royale with cheat. That's as best I've got. Best I've got. It's because of the metric system, Steve. So we've got a free kick, edge of the area, a bit further out from the edge of the area. Similar position to where Roberts whipped the ball in for Sirkin against Sheffield Wednesday, about that sort of distance. Anything? Rigg and Watson stood over the ball now. Hopefully Spain's nice. It's been snowing here, Steve. White as a sheet. In November of all times. Disgusting behaviour. Isidore in conversation with Meppen here. 9 minutes 30 on the clock. Miss Sirkin from this. He's a threat from the air. Rigg whips it in. It's an outswinger. Back post for 09. Meppen keeps it alive. It's falling to Neil on the volley. Goal for Sunderland! It's Aaron Connolly! Get in, lads. Sorry, I thought they'd not scored because they all sort of paused. Headed clear to Connolly on the edge of the area. First time volley into the far corner. I'm going to have to furiously backtrack on some of this Aaron Connolly hate that I've done. But it is 1-0 to Sunderland. Hey, well, I'm going to have to change the score. Where's my banners gone? I'm going to have to change bloody internet provider as well. The streams keep going off today. We'll get there eventually, though. I'm glad it didn't happen and turned back on and it was 1-0. Got anything else? Oh, now you've changed to Middlesbrough. I don't care about Middlesbrough. Why have you done this? No one asked for it. Nobody wanted to see Middlesbrough. Right. Do we get to do the Connolly song that we used to do for David Connolly? Oh, you have to turn my keyboard off. That's why it's not working. Right, 1-0. Connolly. Save. Go. Hey, well, good start, eh? Good start. Sheffield United will be shitting their pants. So, see if we can get the game back on. Hey, we're back. 11 minutes 13. It's still 1-0. Is that the door open for his goals from that? I hope so. It's like we said, Emmett, we were very critical, I'll admit. Me so as well. We're very critical of him, but we always want players to do well. And we had that good chance against Coventry, hoping he scored. Isidore's just nicked it back, and it's broken back to the centre-backs for Millwall there. Yeah, we just... Hopefully he does. Hopefully he proves us wrong. Every time we sort of are allowed to criticise players, of course, but every time we do so, we want to be proved wrong. And if he continues to do things like that, I'm all for it. All for it. So, 50 of you watching. Thank you so much. 53, it just changed there. 53 of you watching. Thank you for choosing me to choosing SAFC Fan TV for the commentary that you get to listen to here. Yes, Mike, we are top of the league, Black Cats TV. Go give them a subscribe. They're a great bunch of lads. I should know. I am one of them. Thomas Lister, how we played and what a goal that was. Just like, well, sorry, I can't read. How we played and what was the goal like? Just got on a break. Ah, right. I see you're asking a question. Sorry, I thought you were saying something. We've actually played well. Played well. It's very fast paced. The game. Free kick came in. It went to the back post for 09. One of their guys headed it to the edge of the area, and Connolly just volleyed it into the far corner, straight from the header out from the defender. It was a great finish. So 13 minutes gone. 09 coming away with it now on the halfway line. He finds Rigg. Rigg with a lovely little roll. I don't know if that was Watmore, but someone's just taking him out, but it's still with us. So Ballard now driving forward. Finds Watson on the touch line. Watson comes into the right, runs to his right foot, taking on one, beats him, taking on two, beats him, edge of the area. Well, that's a strong challenge, but they did definitely win the ball. And then they dive on the floor and they win a free kick. How is this fair? Anthony, only watching as my streams is down. Well, thanks anyway, mate. To be honest, my stream's dreadful as well. Like it just keeps going off all the time, and my commentary's dreadful. So, sorry. So at least we're winning, though, Anthony. At least we're winning. So free kick underway from Millwall. Passing it around, you can hear Sunderland fans are in good voice there. You might be able to pick it up in the background. I don't know if you can. I might have it on too loud. Anyway, 09 pressing their left back. Does well. It breaks to Rigg. Rig doing well. Rig seems to be playing a bit deeper. Dispossessed by Honeyman, out for a throw-in by the Sunderland technical area. Rig is definitely playing a bit deeper. Seems to be in the Job role. And how are we looking across there? So it doesn't quite look like a 4-4-2. Right there, it definitely looked like a 4-2-3-1. Rig and Neil are definitely the two centre mids. You've got Connolly is like the number 10, Watson on the left and Mayenda on the right, and Isidore up top. So not quite the 4-4-2 we wanted. But, you know, we're winning. So happy days, like. Time to get pissed again. So Neil on the ball now, crossing the halfway line. Good few options in front of him. Gone a bit sideways. Oh, no, he cuts it through to Rig. Rig, lovely ball out to Mayenda. He should be able to get that just to the edge of the area. Ricochets back off one. He's holding off a defender. Finds 09. He swings it in. Edge of the area. It falls to Neil. Takes it on the chest. Come on, get a pass away. Finds 09. Back. Oh, Isidore didn't quite connect, and it's cleared by Millwall. Only just out to the corner area here. 09 just putting a bit of pressure on as they hoof it clear, and that's a Sunderland throw-in. That was good play from us there. Isidore nearly got a touch just to poke it in, but didn't quite. Good play from Dan Neil to skip 2 challenges and play a lovely ball through to 09. Oh, it's unlucky that from Isidore. Thomas Lister, why is Sirkin not playing? Is he injured or is there no news about it? A few comments back said he broke his wrist or something like that. So that's why he's not playing. But as Mike pointed out, well, he's not a keeper. So unless it's really bad, but it might just be, you know, precaution at this point. Then he might be in the next 2. We'll see. So Mayenda does really well to win the ball back right by the byline here. And then, he's beaten one. Don't know how. Through to Isidore in the area. Shot. Oh, saved by the keeper. He didn't quite get it out from under his feet. I don't think he expected Mayenda to get through. But he did. Mayenda's playing really well out on that side. I don't think he had any intention of getting through. He completely miscontrolled it, but never mind. There was an option for a cutback there for Rig, but if you're the striker, you don't pass it back there. Coburn wrestling Ballard to the floor, foul given against him. Coburn is that one who played for Borough. I think he is. I think he's the one who played last season. Mayenda, right-hand side, finds 09. 09 with a really far cross to the far post. Watson might be able to keep it in. He does. He's right on the byline, going on to right foot, taking on right back. Back heels it to Elise. Oh, he's free. He's running into the area all the way. Oh, what a tackle that was there. He had so much time for a cutback, but it seemed everybody jumped back to the penalty line for a cutback and no one was there ready for like the tapping. So I think Elise got caught with, there was no one in that gap in front of him. Absolutely no one there for like a tap-in. They were all cutting back, or waiting for the cutback, should I say. Call at Sunderland, 17 minutes gone. 56 of you in. Thank you for all joining. I do appreciate it, and we appreciate it on SAFC Fan TV. So if you wouldn't mind giving us a like and a subscribe, it'd be much appreciated. We're nearly at 10,000, so every little helps, as Tesco has to say. Free header. Oh, saved. Oh, and the keeper's grabbed it at the second attempt. Oh, Isidore's grabbing his foot, though. He's down. Please don't be hurt. Oh, that doesn't look all right. Is he okay? Oh, he's not anything. He's going to be all right. So, free kick came in. We won a header. I think Elise ended up back heeling it, and it went straight at the keeper. And just as Isidore was about to pounce for a shot, the keeper grabbed it with 2 hands there. How did he hurt himself there? I don't really understand. Elise back heel, saved by the keeper. I don't know what he did. He didn't do anything. I think he didn't kick anybody. No one kicked him. Maybe he was just playing for a penalty. Goalkeeper gets it back out for Millwall. Gone all the way long. Really deep one. That's going to go all the way out for a Sunderland goal kick. We'll have them all day. If everyone could keep me up to date with the other scores in the Championship, it would be much appreciated. And the Premier League too. Why not? Because we need to pay attention to who's coming down from that division, because we won't be playing them next season. So, where are we at? I know Burnley won 1-0 and Sheffield United drew 2-2 earlier on. What happened here? So, it was a game out for Connolly. Lovely volley on the edge of the penalty area, that into the bunker. For Connolly was off celebrating before the ball even went into the net, actually. Watson putting good pressure on their left back there, forcing them back. They've tried to kick it clear. It's just come straight through to Elise. Lovely. Oh, he just nearly lost it, but he managed to get a good ball through. Back to Dan Ballard. There we go. That's the first one for quite some time. So Meppin's on the ball now. And he goes across to Dan Ballard. Not back, across to Dan Ballard. 09. He looks for a long ball through to Mayenda. Mayenda expected it to feet, so we let it run, and the Millwall player got there first. Keeper was a weird clearance out, but it breaks to Honeyman. Honeyman tries to get it back for Millwall. 09 with a lovely foot in there, finds Rigg. Bit scrappy there in the middle, but we've got it. Or is Ballard going to get that? I don't know, because... There we go. We get to watch it again. Fantastic. Ballard heads in there. Lovely. Oh, hang on. We're caught short. Oh, Meppin, you're so good. We were caught short there. There was 2 over on Meppin. He just took up a position in the middle and easily managed to read the situation and take it away there. As George Honeyman with his porno tash has fouled Watson. And we've got a free kick just outside the centre circle. Tommy Lister. Not sure if been said already, but West Brom beaten Norwich 1-0. Ah, bugger. Well, can't win them all, can you? Hopefully, Norwich have the top scorer in that what's signs, isn't it? So he might get back into it. Mayenda, lovely turn there to step away from his man. Switches the play to Watson. Watson, good touch. Takes on his man on the outside. Cuts back. Nearly brought down. He's in the penalty area. Shot across goal. Saved by the keeper. Who's going in. Playing well as Watson and playing well as Sunderland. So, good signs so far. Hopefully this isn't going to be like Coventry with second half Sunderland coming back in. God, when he came down there, player, he tried to drag Watson down, didn't. And Watson couldn't quite find the far corner. Ballard wins the header. 09 wins the second ball. There you go, Tommy. 1-1 with Norwich. Now, was it signs by any chance? Hopefully. Makes me look awesome if it was. Throw into Sunderland on the far side. It came up on the stats there. 4 shots to Sunderland. And I think that said 4 on target. 1-0 Fulham. Who scored for Fulham? Please be Jimenez. I know it's Jimenez, but it's just Jim. 21.5 gone. Some of the Millwall players are furious with the referee. Still not happy with their depiction in Green Street, are they? No one likes to be the villain. Down the line from Millwall. Watson's out there now. Watson and Mayenda both out on that left side. Swings across in. I think it's going out. Yep, it's going out. Oh, lovely play from 09. Just to put his body in the way. Stop them getting any sort of touch on the ball. Goal kick to Sunderland. I have no idea who that is. Marcondes, whoever that is for Norwich. And Fulham was Iwobi Tete assist. Fair enough. Someone there in the Millwall crowd who's like got the massive sunglasses on. They're like this big. Look like they're just fresh off a ski slope. Patterson with the kick out. Finds 09. Lovely header on. Doesn't quite get to Mayenda. 09 all over Watmore, pulling his shirt. Good. He's probably thinking, why were you so crap in League One and now you got a championship move is beyond me. Quick free kick taken by Millwall, but they've taken it backwards. Looking long, Millwall. But yet they've gone short and had to go back because we're doing a high press. And lovely turn that from Watmore. He tried to play a ball through to Coburn. Far too powerful all the way through at Patterson. Patterson now finds Meppin. Time to bring it out from the back. Still going. 09's on his right. Riggs just to the left of him. Mayenda's taking up more of a central position at the moment. 09 does really well to keep that. Meppin does well to drop off as well. He finds Patterson. Patterson swapping sides now, going over to Ballard. Ballard to Patterson, being closed down by Coburn, but he plays the ball very calmly out to 09. Lovely touch. And then 09 fires one across to Ballard. Coburn for company as well. Takes it in his stride, goes past him, finds Connolly. Connolly dropped very deep at the moment, almost like a central midfielder, and is fouled by number 24. And it is a free kick to Sunderland. That was really, really calm play from Sunderland. You can tell we're we don't get phased easy now by the high press and intensity of some teams, especially in that Luton game. You saw it best, but that was really good. And Connolly did really well to drop deep and cover while I think a few of our players were out of position there. Oxford beating Borough. Very good, very good. That'll be one to laugh at my mate at work about. Elise still standing over this free kick. 24 minutes and 21 seconds gone. And that was back to Dan Ballard. Anyone counting? That should be 2 now. Meppen, bit of a loose touch, but because he's so good, it doesn't matter. 09 dinks it forward. No one there. Isidore was on the other side and it was over my ender. Isidore, though, chasing Tanganga down, made him go back to the goalie. Connolly's there again. Keeper's gone long. And the header should be coming to Watson. Watson gets there first, does he? No, he doesn't. Leonard, I think, got there first. Is rolling about on the floor, trying to get a card here for Watson. Surely not, ref. Surely not. It was one of those ones he did 3 combat rolls to try and really show that he was injured. Here we go again. That's not a foul. Well, it's a foul, but it's not a card, sorry. I don't think he got a card. I'm just disagreeing if it was. Playing well so far is Watson, playing well at Sunderland. 62 of you, thank you for joining me. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We're on our way to 10,000, so we're doing well. As the stream's just come back on to see Patterson on the floor and Watmore walking away from an effort, so I'm guessing they were offside. Something happened, we'll never know. Patterson, long ball out, finds Leonard, who heads it forward. Ballard should get that there before Coburn. Ballard flat on his back. That's a free kick to Sunderland. The linesman gave it, or did he give a throw? No, he gave a throw to Millwall. Coburn's an horrible bastard, isn't he? Millwall just starting to grow into the game a little bit. Hopefully it's not because we've taken our foot off the gas there. Meppen wins the header. 09 doesn't get there first, but Meppen then gets there, mops it up. Long ball out to the right, looking for Mayenda. Great little turn that from Mayenda. Takes on his man, beats him. Plays the ball down the line. Isidore's in. He's got the defender for company. Oh, he's injured again, is he? Slide tackle there for number 4. Did Isidore disappeared off the pitch? Oh, he's back on. No, don't go off the pitch and go down. Come roll back on the pitch and then go down if you're going to do that. Thanks for showing it me again, stream. Not in a replay either. They just went, oh, let's just go back 30 seconds. Hutchinson it was who slid in. What happened here? I think he just, it wasn't even in the follow through. I think he just landed a bit awkwardly, Isidore, when he put his foot down. He's fine. He's made of strong stuff. He was dancing with Spider-Man the other night, so he parties with superheroes. Must have been a late night staying up and putting all those Christmas lights on. 09 over the throw-in. Gives it to Rigg. Flicks it into the penalty area for Isidore. Back to Rigg. Connolly, edge of the area. That was a poor first touch, and it just broke the defender. It did come at him at some pace, in fairness. Sunderland throw-in right in front of the Millwall technical area. Dugout, if you will. It's Tommy Atcher in the crowd for Millwall. He's from Green Street as well, if anyone gets that reference. Sunderland get another throw in there because Honeyman was in. On who was it? I think it was Dan Neal. I feel like Honeyman and Watmore are going to be trying really hard in this game, just because, you know, points to prove and all that. Ball in behind Watmore, cleared by Patterson, comes back to Ballard. He heads it clear. And it's a throw in right by the halfway line for Millwall. They take it quickly and they find whoever number 24 is. We settled into a bit of a 4-4-2 here. Connolly seems to be next to Isidore. We've got 4 across the middle. Good. We're restricting the options for Millwall. Loose pass there, but no one's closing him down. Connolly's calling for the high press. Very good. You go together, you don't go as one. All right, back with their keeper now. Isidore closing him down. Long ball forward from the keeper. Coburn's under it, Meppen's under it. Fouls Meppen, but nothing given. Ballard wins the second header. Rig with a lovely flick, but it breaks to Millwall's centre mid. And that's a terrible pass, and it goes out for Sunderland throw-in. 29 minutes gone. 29-25. Meppen and 09 on the ball. 09 looks forward. Oh, skins Watmore easily. Coburn's there as well. Fouls 09. That's a few fouls from Coburn, ref. Surely you get one after a while for just repeated fouls, but never mind. Ballard coming away with it now on the far side. Just about to the halfway line. He finds Watson right on the edge of the pitch. Come on, drive at them. He's gone back to Ballard. He had space to run into there. You've got to take him on some time. Possessions come up 50-50. Ballard now. Driving for, finds Watson again towards the edge of the penalty area. Finds Elise in front of him. Elise swings it in. It's over everybody, and the defender has to put it over his own crossbar for a Sunderland corner. Brian it was. Brian, number 15 for Millwall. Flicked it up over his own crossbar. Watson was definitely held there, but doesn't matter. It was a good ball in Elise. Isidore tried a flick header, but they cleared it out. Oh, dear. 30 minutes, or 30 minutes 40. Rig over there to take the corner. 69 of you in. What a great number that is. No one else is allowed to join. No one else is allowed to leave. We love a good 69. Riggs arguing about something. I think he's saying Watson to take it, I think. There's a very crowded penalty area. All the Millwall players trying to get amongst the Sunderland players who are all stood in a line. We're a big side now, considering a few years ago we weren't. You've got Elise, Ballard, Meppen, Isidore all in there. Big guys. 75 of you. God, you've ruined the 69 jokes. So, Rig over the corner. Swings it in. Swings it out. Absolutely no. Did it go out of play before it? Yeah, it went out of play before it even came in. So, nothing. Not a good one. Not a good one. Never mind. Don't think he looked like he wanted to take the corner there, did our Chris Rig. But never mind. Still 1-0. Oh, no, I think he's given it as a foul because the goalie's... There you go. Yeah, I was about to say. It's a goal kick. You can't take it from where you like. He was on the edge of the penalty area with it. So it's a goal kick. 32 minutes. Awful pink goalie shirt for Millwall. Surprised it's pink in Millwall. Ballard pushed by Coburn, but he does win the header. It's going to break to Honeyman on 9. He does an awful back pass. Finds only Chris Rig. Sunderland look to be driving forward. Getting into the penalty area. Honeyman wins it back. Great block by Rig. It's going to just... Is it going to roll out? No, it's not going to quite go out there as Millwall get a chance to hoof it clear. Coburn rolled over and got a, a free kick. Free kick halfway line for Millwall. Are we happy? What do we think so far, guys? How are we playing? If you're watching it or if you're just listening to me, but if you're watching it, how do you think we're doing? Anything you would change so far? Pleasantly surprised, considering all week when we talk about who's missing. On ball forward from Brian, going towards Ballard. Doesn't win the header, edge of the area for someone. Chris Rig clears it. And who's there? Isidore doesn't get... They get pushed, bullied off of it by Watmore. Watmore into the penalty area, taken on Meppen. Goes all the way to the byline, dinks it across, side netting, out of play. Whew. Ooh. I don't like the 1-0. I like to be calm. So when we were watching the Sheffield Wednesday game a few weeks back, I say a few weeks back, a few months back now, it was nice to be 3-0 up at half time and sort of think, I'm all right, I'm okay. Even the Portsmouth one, second half was like, this is nice. I don't have to worry too much here. The Middlesbrough game was awful, just been 1-0 the entire game. So, Millwall, that's not a foul. Surely not. He was already going over before we got anywhere near him. That's a shock at that one. Millwall free kick, about halfway between the penalty area and the box. Watmore just decided just to take a knee, and referee gave a free kick for it. I always forget we've got the Valhalla sponsor on the bottom of our shirt. Honeyman over this free kick now. Tommy Lister says 1-0 to Luton. They playing Hull, I think. Potentially. Don't know. Might be. Brian now. Ready to swing it in. Does so. Free header for Tanganga. Cleared by Dan Neal. Mayenda should get that. Doesn't quite get there. Brian and the other centre-back sort it out between them. Hoops it forward. 09 gets there first. Finds Isidore. Isidore tackled by Honeyman. Both teams appealing for it. It's decided to freeze, and he's giving it to Millwall. Giving it Millwall's way. 35 minutes, 15 on the clock. Plays it infield. Honeyman. That's... they're going down so easy. Rigg just put his hand on his back there, and he just went straight down. If you'd have done that for us in League One, mate, it would have been really helpful sometimes. Right, Brian on the free kick again. Similar area to where they were before, just a bit further out. Meppen trying to organise the whole line here. He's telling everyone to get in line with him. Centre-backs all at the back post. Ready to swing it in again. Does do. That was just missed by Coburn, and then a not free header, but Luke 09, I think, with a header away and out for a corner, but he's rolling about on the floor, holding his lower back. He just winded himself the way he landed. Or has he been pushed? No, he wasn't pushed. He just flung himself at it. Referee gave something, though. I think he gave a free kick. No one's staying in the penalty area, so definitely not giving us a corner, I don't think. Is he giving a free kick for? Yeah, he's giving a free kick. Oh, well, no corner to Millwall. I was going to say Middlesbrough. Millwall. 09's up and fine. Made of strong stuff is our 30-year-old Luke 09. He's getting old, guys. Ugh. I say as I'm 34. Meppen now. Finds Patterson being closed down by Honeyman. Don't take that much long. Jesus, that was close. Long ball. Leonard picks it up for Millwall. Goes back to Hutchison. Elise for company, but they keep the ball well. Lovely play. Dispossessed. Broken to Isidore. It's just got away from him. Borough at 1-1 now. Isidore closing down the goalie. Easily out of that press there, Millwall. Right, we're a player down, so don't press now, guys. You just got to hold them off. Watson does really well, keeps Millwall out, and it goes out for a throw-in on the far side. Don't like it. Don't like 1-0. Don't like it. Stream's frozen again. I can hear it, but I can't see it. So that's really good. Let's see what's going on. If we go back to it, we'll refresh. Watmore is given offside for something. Let's see here. What was he doing? Did we get a replay? Nope. Sound. Ballard now on the ball. Switches the play to Meppen, this near side. Looking down his line, finds 09. 09 does a lovely little turn inside just to run away from Watmore. Goes all the way across to Ballard. Striding out a bit. Goes to Elise. Elise looks down the line, over the top, looking for Watson. It's going to be far too long. Keeper's ball. 38 minutes, 20 gone. Millwall coming away with it now. Left back. Plays it back to one of the centre halves. Switches across the penalty area to the other one. Connolly closed him down, did well there to force him back to the goalie. Just standing off, not giving the keeper much options. Long ball now. They're looking for Coburn every time. I think Meppen got his foot onto that. No, Coburn did well, and then he threw himself to the floor, and the ref bought it. I don't understand how a guy that big can literally stand on the ball, turn, and then he throws himself on the floor, and how the refs give it every time. Come on, stop freezing, man. I hope everyone else's streams are as bad as mine. This is ridiculous, like. We're back on free kick. They've said there's something about making a bit of a mess of it. We're on the 40th minute now. So I don't know what happened there. There's that woman with the giant sunglasses again. She's either a spy or just come back from a skiing holiday. She turned around when our assistant manager got up and went, "Shut up." Hey, it must have been a goal. Something happened, but it's a goal kick to Sunderland. Patterson, long ball out, looking for Elise, who was pushed in the back. Nope, nothing given. Oh, this referee's taken a turn, hasn't he? Fancies a game now. I don't know what that is. Use FA. I don't know what that is. Last week, and using this week. Apparently, it's been good. Is that like a streaming platform or something? Borough winning 2-1. Tommy Lister says. Oh, someone in the crowd. Something's happened to someone in the crowd there. They've stopped the game. Yep, they're all sprinting across. Someone in the crowd has obviously taken them well, or something's happened here. All the players suddenly stopped and started gesturing for someone to head over there. And they're there with them now, so they're getting medical treatment, whatever's happened there. Hopefully they're okay. So I think both teams have decided to come over and have a bit of a debrief just before. We're at 41 minutes now, so whatever this happens will be added on, of course, and hopefully it's it takes whatever time it needs to make sure that person is okay. Who's in there? Dodds is talking the tactics through. Reggie is like listening in, but Dodds is clearly the one organising where the players are going. Yeah, Labrie isn't saying a lot to everyone. He's having a quick chat with Ballard and Isidore, but Dodds is talking to Mayenda, 09 and Rig. And the other assistant is talking to Patterson, Neil, and Meppin. Connolly's talking to, I think that's Proctor. That's probably why he hasn't scored in so long, because he's talking to Proctor. But we get a lovely replay of his goal. So header back from Ballard, headed out by Hutchison on the volley from Connolly. He was celebrating before it even went in. Great finish, that. Great finish. Get in, apparently. Tommy says Norwich are beating West Brom. That's what we like to see. And we're beating Millwall. And Sheffield United, of course, dropped some points as well. Shame about Burnley. Oh, that's a lovely volley, that, from Connolly. Unsighted the keeper because of the amount of bodies in front of him, but right in the far corner. Great goal. Really good. Hopefully that's first of many for him. He's definitely playing a lot better today, having another option with him, not being the sole striker, having that Isidore with him, and even Mayenda at times. So it's really good to have like three forward-thinking players all playing, even though Mayenda's playing off the right, but you've got Mayenda who wants to run in behind. You've got Watson who's really good with his pace and wants to get in on his right foot as well. So it's it's like our back line is four centre-backs, really. Our front line, our front four, it's three forwards, one of them's a left wing, but it shows the difference. The referee's having a word here with the two managers about something here. I think they're talking about going in. Something's happening. I think they're just talking about bringing the players in, I think. Apparently it's 3-1 to Middlesbrough. Well, they threw away that at Norwich the other week, so give it time. 64 of you still in here. Thank you very much for choosing us just while the game's at a bit of a pause at a minute while they deal with a medical emergency in the crowd. The teams or the two captains have been brought together. I think the referee keeps gesturing that he might have to take them in shortly, just with obviously what's happening. Bloody West Brom. 2-2 now. Madge scores, of course he does. Crowd now this side are looking at something in the stands as well. We're all staring at something on this side, and that's not where the medical emergency was. Yeah, all the players are going in now. Players are going in. Not half-time called, but the players are going in. There seems to be either one or two medical emergencies going in. I don't think he's called for... He hasn't called for half-time, but everyone was giving it a big round of applause there for that. But I think they're just going in just to see what's happening. Well, strange times and that there, but hopefully everyone's all right. So, 66 of you in. What do you think of the first half so far? Oh no, they've called probably half-time. I think the referee's called actual half-time. They've not added it on unless they're going to add it on at the end of the game, but they've actually genuinely called half-time instead of having a... Well, I'm kind of glad because I don't want them to come out for 5 minutes and then go for half-time. That just seems daft. So they're probably going to add it on at the end when they do the 90. So we're going to be in for a long bit of a injury time, it seems. I'll be interested to see what everyone thinks so far. 1-0 at half-time. Right, get me stuff all plugged back on. So apologies if you see a few glitches in the matrix while I do this, but you may have noticed in the top right corner of your screen is a little RH. That stands for Retro Hub, who are the sponsors of today's video or stream, as it were. He's a Sunderland fan. He makes lots of great Sunderland gear. You might be able to see just about, but you see the Chris Rigg cushion there. That's one of theirs as well, which I'll be doing a draw for shortly because you can win one yourself. And they also do lots of great stuff. Here's an image of my workstation at home at the moment with the lovely Sunderland away mouse mat there. You can see the size of the Chris Rigg cushion as well. It's a big one, of course, there. They don't just do the away ones as well. Oh, no. They've got the home ones as well. I still need to send that through to Mike because Mike's getting one of those as well. They do, coasters, they do cushions, beach towels, phone cases. You think it, they do it on there, and he's a great lad, Sunderland fan as well. So if you want to go over and maybe get someone some Christmas gear, they do other clubs in Sunderland, but Sunderland are the best, of course. Get some good stuff from there. If you use the code SAFC Fan TV, you get 10% off, or if you use the code, I think it's Xmas10 as he put out today, you get 10% off as well for it being Christmas. So it's definitely a worthwhile thing to check out for any football fans. They've changed it now. It doesn't say half time. It says match delayed. So they probably will come out and do the 5 minutes or so and then do a proper half time, I think. So yeah, if you want to go and check out Retro Hub, link is in the description. Great guy with some great stuff for you all to get your hands on, of course, there. Double D Ash 6, sorry, just joined in. What's the name of that place, mate? Which place? The one I'm talking about, Retro Hub. Great stuff. The link's in the description. If you go in the description, I think it's the first link that we've got in there. Get yourself there. Get some good Christmas stuff for people. Emma, not make sense to add on at full time. I thought that, but that's unfortunately it's not the way they do it. They tend to bring them out back for 5 minutes. Tommy Lister, I hope you don't mind me calling you Tommy instead of Thomas. Gonna have to go back to work now. Have a good stream, mate. 4-1, I reckon. I hope it's 4-0. But yeah, see you in a bit, Tommy. Thank you for keeping us up to date with the scores, mate. Really appreciate it. So, speaking of the the giant Chris Rigg cushion. Obviously, this one is mine. You can't have it. But I do have another one to give away to our members. So I think if I can get this working on here, you'll have to forgive me. If I stop doing that, change to this one, and then I start sharing my other screen there, our members draw. Hopefully you can see that. It is very difficult to see. Can I do it any better than that? Just there, that's slightly bigger, of course, on there. So that's a list of all our members to see who's going to get the Chris Rigg cushion. So I'll spin that wheel. Do these every month. We normally do a Toff shirt giveaway, but on match days it is the Chris Rigg cushion for this one. So stay tuned. I think tomorrow there might be another Toff shirt, but who's it going to stop on here? Obviously, we're not in this as well, but is that Ben? Is it Kathleen is going to skip to? Oh, just Kathleen Baxter. So, well done if you know Kathleen. If you're watching Kathleen or if you know Kathleen, get in touch with her. Tell her she has won a giant Chris Rigg cushion. You know, just what you want for Christmas, of course, there. So with the giant Chris Rigg cushion, all you need to do is email us. If you email us, I will get the, the email address. If I can find it. Seamless work, this, by the way, guys, isn't it? See, has he got it on here? Better do it. There you go. If Kathleen Baxter could email us at that email address that is on screen now, we will get you a giant Chris Rigg cushion, courtesy of Retro Hub. So make sure you email us, because this is the third person who's won this, and the others haven't claimed it. So if you want this, it's very comfy, by the way. Get your email over to us, Kathleen, and we'll get that sent out to you. So, half-time. Well, not quite half-time. Match delayed. Medical emergency in the crowd. I've lost my stuff there. Let's see how we're playing. What are people saying? What are people saying? If I can get this bloody to work. The slowest thing ever. Ash, Double D Ash says, cheers, mate. No worries, mate. Right, so we'll have a little look through the other scores. All the other ones will be at half-time, I imagine. So let's see here. We'll start in the Premier League, because that's, of course, where we want to be. Arsenal are beating Forest 1-0, Bukayo Saka. The game at Villa Park, it is 2-1 to Crystal Palace. Ismail Assar scored for Palace. Ollie Watkins hit back, and then Justin Devaney puts Palace 2-1 up. Brighton are leading at Bournemouth. João Pedro 1-0. 0-0 between Everton and Brentford. Fulham 1, Wolves 1. It was Iwobi and then Cunha for Wolves. Man City Spurs is the late kickoff. And in the Championship, it was Bristol City 0, Burnley 1 earlier on today. Coventry and Sheffield United drew 2-2. Sheffield Wednesday drew 1-1 with Cardiff. I think Blackburn and Portsmouth was postponed. Luton are currently beating Hull 1-0. Sunderland are beating Millwall 1-0. Middlesbrough are 3-1 up away at Watford. I was going to say Oxford, I should say. Preston 1, Derby 1, QPR 0, Stoke 1, West Brom 2, Norwich 2. So, if it were all to end as it stands, Sunderland will be top of the table on 34 points, 2 points ahead of Sheffield United, because, of course, they are dirty cheats when it comes to finances, so they've had 2 points taken off them. Burnley are in third with 30, so we'd be 4 points clear of them. Then you've got Leeds, Borough and West Brom, so we would be 8 points ahead of seventh, which would be Watford. So not too bad. It's a shame we did get those 3 draws on the bounce, especially when we were 2-0 up at Coventry, or at home against Coventry. But these things will happen. You know, we've come out and played really well so far, so it's nice to see that we actually carried on in the same way that we played in the first half against Coventry. Sunder Freak, so great start, high intensity and clinical. I think we missed Job controlling the pace of the midfield once we were a goal up. Yes, that's a very good assessment of it, actually. I think Rigg's done well, considering he's had to drop a bit deeper. But yeah, once Millwall turned up the intensity, as it were, we were definitely missing Job in the centre. I think Connolly's played really well. which is unlike me to say that, because I've been one of his biggest critics so far. He took his goal really well, and hopefully that's him, up and running and firing. He's looked loads better playing with a forward partner rather than leading the line on his own. Don't think it's taken away from Isidore. Isidore can sometimes dip out of games a bit, is the one, but I don't think that's him. I think it's us not finding him. So at the beginning, he had a couple of shots. He just narrowly missed one that's rolled to a defender. He did get one out of his feet quite quickly, which the keeper saved. Watson had one where he put inside and found the keeper as well from the angle. So we've done well. We're getting the ball forward. We're having chances. Black Cats TV, that's a great YouTube channel. You should go and subscribe to them. They're a great bunch of lads. I should know. I'm one of them. So you should definitely go over there and subscribe. But it says 442, said it for a season and a half. He has said it for a while. I don't know about a season and a half, but definitely said it for a long time. He just bangs on about stuff a lot of the time, does our Mike. But, good lad. Same with me. So you should go over there and subscribe. We're on like 700 subscribers for our new channel. So it's doing well so far. So if you wouldn't mind just having a moment going over there and hitting that subscribe button, it'd be much appreciated. But if mainly, because we're on SAFC Fan TV today, if you have not subscribed, please do so on this channel. We're approaching 10,000 subscribers on this channel. About 150 away. I can't tell you how close we are now because none of my stuff's working. So Black Cats TV said 712. So thank you to the one person who did that. I'll assume the other 63 of you are already subscribed. So cheers for that, guys. I know Charlie Hodgson, if you're still in the chat, I know you do because you've been in over on our channel before. So I know you're a loyal subscriber of ours. Good old Charlie. Oh, match is still delayed. They look like they've got someone out on a stretcher on the far side. They've got so Black has any news on what the incident was? They haven't said, but they've obviously got the full stadium camera on, and it looks like all the guys in the high vises have got someone out on the stretcher on the far side, and the crowd are all giving them a good applause. So hopefully for the medical staff. So hopefully that person is all right. They're definitely not sprinting. So I don't think it's that bad at present, but they look to have managed to get them on a stretcher and are taking very cautious care of them. So hopefully the person's all right. I imagine that once they're out of the stadium, they'll bring the teams back out to complete the rest of the first half, I assume, unless they're going to just tack it on at the end of the second, which would make more sense, but they don't tend to like to make sense in football these days. I sound old. I'm going to have to stop saying these days and things like that. Back in my day, played 4-4-2, regardless of who you played against, and that was just the way it was. You had wingers who crossed the ball and they couldn't run past anybody. You had strikers who were big in the air, and that was it. That's what Mike tends to sound like when he's talking about 4-4-2. Bit more Burnley in his voice, though. No update on the teams yet coming back out, but the person has been taken out of the stadium now on a gurney, stretcher, whichever you want to call it. Just waiting to see what happened. I could have put another game on while I was here, actually. Why didn't I think of that? So he goes to put another game on and it starts putting on Ireland versus Fiji. I didn't expect to see that, but hey-ho. All the other ones will be at half-time now, I assume. So, yeah, that's pointless. Let's just watch our game. We're the best team. Who cares about any other teams anyway? I don't need to watch it in a tiny window, though. Come on. Oh, Regis Le Basset. Yeah, very true. We're going to get a long delay in this game, aren't we, if they do this? Clearly talking to the players, clearly talking to the referee being in the tunnel, talking to the two teams about returning here. I don't know if they have done half-time because it feels like, they're not in the ground anymore, unless there's one on this side that they haven't shown, because at the end of the game when they were pulling it away, showed this side of the crowd, and it looked to be a lot of people were like staring up into the stands like something else was happening. So I don't know if there's another one on this side, but yeah, we're still not underway here. Are you ready for a show? Have I told you so? Next week, lol. Well, I hope so, because I hope he plays it against West Brom, because it's Sheffield United, and we get 9 points out of 9. EC Neps, or Kneps, as he should be called, says, Hi Neps. Member, nice to see you back. EC Neps. Is it EC Neps that you'd rather it? I don't know. Eknips. Ncaps. Or is it going to be something backwards? Spence. It's Spence backwards, isn't it? We'll go with that. Just write it properly. Just do that. Sunderfreak, good to see Mayenda back running at defenders. Yeah, that was really good. He seemed to suit the right-hand side quite well. I wouldn't say he's Patrick Roberts, but he was definitely doing well and driving at people when he got the ball there. Yeah, but I suppose I'll have to be ready for a I told you so. Unless it goes really wrong in the second half, Mike, and then you've jinxed it. Sunderland substitutes still out there in the technical area. They're clearly looking at something up in this top corner up here, so I don't know if there's something else happening up here that we're unaware of at this point. Let's have a look on the old Twitter or X, whichever you'd prefer, and see what's going on. Have they said anything about the game? Players, no, that was 15 minutes ago due to medical emergency at the Den. That was the last update we had. What about Millwall? Have they said anything? No. No, stop doing that. Ooh, awful. I typed in Millwall and it searched for it from the Sunderland Twitter, and it came up with a post-match interview from Jason Steele back in 2016. Yeah, that's scary reminder of our history there. Millwall said the same thing as well, that they stopped the crowd. Interestingly, though, they said best wishes to those receiving treatment. So they do refer to it as more than one. So hopefully it's, not, nothing awful and that the person's okay. Hey, I've got to pad for a while. 67 watching, 37 likes. Who's slacking? Are you one of the that guy who was on the Chuckle Brothers? No, slacking. That guy. My ball, I'm going home, as he used to say. Oh. So let's play a game. I'm trying to think of one here that we could all do together. If I do guess the player, no, because it won't work. Okay, you all guess the player that I'm thinking of. Come on, ask some questions, and we'll see if you can guess the player. I've got one in mind, an absolute Sunderland legend, and I do mean that incredibly sarcastically. Is it John Stead? You are right. It was John Stead. Well done. 1 out of 1. If this goes on for much longer, I imagine they'll be thinking about redoing the whole match, wouldn't they? They don't tend to let them come back and just play a half. They tend to think we're going to stop the whole game. Oh, playing well, though, which would be a shame. But I remember, what was it, back in, was it 2006, the awful 15-point season that we had, where Fulham came to town, and it was a day a bit like this morning with all the snow that we had. You couldn't even see across the stadium a light because the snow was that bad. I think Rory Delap ran into George McCartney and broke his nose. So he got subbed off. Fulham took the lead 1-0, and the referee then decided, can't see anything, too dangerous, so he abandoned the game while Fulham were winning 1-0. So then when they came back to play in May, we beat them 2-1. even though they were 1-0 up from the first game. And that was our only win at the Stadium of Light that season. Goals from Anthony Vitalik and Chris Brown after an amazing run from Nyron Nosworthy. Sunder Freak, what was his first club? All right, okay, we're playing the game. Oh, shite, I don't know that. Right, I'll think of a player again, then I'll answer your question. Someone really good. Hopefully you can't see the reflection in my glasses of the player that I'm looking at on here. But we'll go for him. So, who was his first club? His first club where he got professional game was Oxford United. Brian Scotia-Macker, great energy from Mayenda and Adji. Yeah, they've done really well. Watson's done really well. Everyone's had a pretty good game so far. Dan Neal's done well on the ball as well, keeping the ball, lovely few intricate passes around. So we've actually been playing very well. So obviously the person's health comes first with everything that's happening here. But I mean, it'd be a shame if the game was called off when we're actually doing this well. So if you are playing Guess the Footballer, his first professional club was Oxford United. He has played for Sunderland as well, if I didn't guess the Footballer. So he's played for Sunderland as well, but his first club was Oxford United. They could at least put a film on for them at Millwall. They've got a giant telly. Get Sky Sports News on. Get what that bloke was called off, News Round or Blue Peter, whichever one it was, doing the Sky Sports News, so they can do that there. Right. Well, Sunderfreak ruined the whole game there because you've got it right in 2. So well done, Dean Whitehead. Did you see me Google it or something? Chris Scar, Cruh. I don't know who's Cruh. No, Sunderfreak got it right, Dean Whitehead. How the bloody hell did you get that from just Oxford United was his first club? God, we need to get you. Me and Mike need to get you on our channel on Black Cats TV doing Guess the Footballer because we had a record of like 14 to try and get a question and you got it done in 2. So well done. Googled Oxford Academy grads. You're not going to Google it. You're going to do it from memory. But well done. At least you're honest. At least you cheated. Black Cats TV. Defence is going to be hard choice once Sirkin is fit. No, it's all right. Don't worry, mate. It was impressive. I thought you were like, do you remember Mystic Meg? If you're that old. Then that it was like her. I thought you were absolutely like one with the power. I thought you were going to be bending spoons like Uri Geller as well. He is the one. Neo from the Matrix. Sunder Freak. Doing all that. But 2 stewards stood on the pitch. I have no idea why. But they're both identically stood in the corner of the penalty box on each side of the pitch, like right on the corner, like point of the box as well. Oh, now the stream freezes. Great. Yeah, we don't want that. Right. Yeah, something's definitely going on in this corner up here because all the people down on the bottom are staring up that way. So something's happening. A lot of people heading for the exits. Hopefully they haven't called the game, but those people down there aren't sarcastically waving to the individual being taken out. But unless I don't know what the den's like, there might not be people leaving and coming out. This might be coming out of the and they might be out of the what do you call them down there, the under the stadiums and back to their seats. David Moody. Yeah, I think the game's been suspended. It does seem like something like that's going to happen. If the game banned and the score doesn't stand, does it? No, it doesn't. If they abandon the match, you have to do it all again. All again at that point, it would seem. So hopefully not. Hopefully they get it going again. That's what I was saying about the Fulham game back in 2006. I know it's showing me age there. It was like 18 years ago. But yeah, that's what happened there. They were 1-0 up and they had to do the whole thing again. I think unless they get to like No, there was one a few years ago, I'm sure. It got to like 90 minutes and he abandoned the game. And it was like 4-0 to someone like Accrington, something like that. And because he abandoned the match, it didn't count. So when they then played it again, they drew 1-1. Something like that, anyway. You can see Christian Speakman's down there. He's in the bottom corner under the picture down here. So we'll see what happens. It might be an early bath for the lot of us. Early time to get out on the pints, lads. If the game is delayed, suspended rather. But no word as of yet. Is there anything on the old... I was going to say Instagrams, Twitters, or anything. I don't think there will be, but you never know. Millwall, no, 24 minutes ago now, the game was suspended. And, yeah, that's all Sunderland's one says as well. Bad circumstances, but feel for the away fans travelling down. Yeah, same. That'll be a long way to go for that to happen. Oh, nope. The players seem to be coming back out. Here come the Millwall team, so they must be coming back out. Double D Ash says, yeah, that's what we've just read that one out. And here come the Sunderland players as well. So we are coming back out. We are going to carry on, it seems. Or if they're going to do, well, Millwall are coming out and doing some jogs across the pitch with their fitness coach, it would seem. So they're probably getting a bit of a back to doing a bit of warm-up again there. But it looks like, well, a good mate of mine, James Copley, says the players are back out and the game's set to resume. There's me cat. What are you doing? All right. Cool. Yeah, Sunderland are doing a little warm-up by some cones here as well. Hey, well, who doesn't like extra time with Conrad doing commentary as well? So it does seem like everything's been sorted out. So I think they're going to come out, do 5 minutes, and then go in and do half time. It would make more sense now just to be like, look, we're going to do 45 and then play the 5 minutes at the end, and delay and go from there, you would think. But hey, I don't make the rules, because if I did, it would make a lot more sense. Well, might do 2 plugs at half-time then for our sponsors of the old Retro Hub. Get your giant Chris Reed cushion. Well done, Kathleen Baxter, who won it earlier on. It's either a light snow shower or a little bit of drizzle is coming down inside the den. Unstoppable. Why was it suspended? It looked to be 2 medical emergencies in the crowd. One on the far side, just as Sunderland were about to take throw-in, or Millwall were about to take throw-in. And then as the players had all stopped, there seemed to be one on the near side as well. So they seem to have, they're either letting the players out to warm up, or they're going to get the game underway. But everyone seems to be getting all their gear back on the benches. Now it looks like, here we go, we're going to carry on here now. Yep, game's getting back underway. Dodds has been out there sorting them all out. Dodds, in Dodds we trust and all that. Sunderland fans all stood there watching the legends in the red and white come out and carry on. Someone vaping in the crowd there as they video him front and centre. At least it's not like that guy in the Germany crowd who was sniffing lines. Right, what are we doing? How many balls we played? Do you remember the old Carlsberg adverts or something? It's like they've got added time multi-ball. Everyone's got a football at the moment. Referee sauntering back out. There, he's tiny, this lad. Oh, he's got 2 balls as well. And that sounds weird. So, we playing ref? What's happening? He's having a big old smile with Seville for Millwall. Looks like we are literally going to play these last 5 minutes and then have another little break, because we've gone straight over to take a Millwall throw-in from the far side. Yeah, Millwall throw on the far side. God, half an hour between throw-ins, eh? Right. We just see it out for 5 minutes, get in, and let's try and get the game back underway. Middlesbrough, I think, a 4-1 I just saw there. I don't know if anyone else is keeping up with the scores. Oh, now you freeze your stream. Oh, we're back on. Throw into Millwall. God, all the players are asking, what's going on? What's going on? Like, look, literally, look, he stood off the pitch waiting to throw the ball in. I think it's pretty obvious what's happening. They haven't put the clock back on yet because I don't think they have any idea what time it is there. Right, doing all right. Come on, you. Off the desk. Cat's coming down. Well, mind yourself. There you go. Right. Throw in. Millwall take the throw in. Half an hour between commentary moments as they've put the clock up to 45 minutes. So, went out again. Another Millwall throw in. Yeah, I think they've just done 5 minutes just to say they're not going to add anything on here. Long throw in coming in now from Leonard for Millwall. Come on, lads. Just see it out to half time. That's all we want. So we can have another 15-minute break. Long throw in. He's reached in penalty area. Flicked on by Coburn. How was he given a corner? It was like the most obvious header off the Millwall player I'd ever seen in my life. Right, Millwall corner, it seems. Getting ready to swing it in swinger from Millwall. Right on the keeper. Patterson punches. Foul on the goalie. Honeyman slices his kick. It was going nowhere near. They were all trying to push the keeper. Maybe he felt sorry for us there because he realised he should have given a goal kick there because he's a cheating midget. So, yeah, it was it Watmore? Yeah, dirty cheat. 46 minutes and a half gone. Oh, that's the longest, 5 minutes of our lives we've done there. I did well to pad for however long it was. Right, ball over the top. Tanga. How can you give offside? You can't be offside from a goal kick. I don't think these officials know the rules. Right, Elise, great tackle. It just rolls out before he keeps it in. He had every right to try and kick it away. Getting a bit feisty from Millwall. They've really been told, right, try and get it back in these 5 minutes while everyone else is on the settling in. I'd probably expect another long throw in here from Leonard, I think it is, for Millwall. Everyone's retreated back into the penalty area. Oh, he's done a short throw in, actually. Watson's gone out with him. Does really well, Watson. That's not going to stay in. He would have been absolutely in the clear there, but he did really well, Watson. There, he was alert to the situation. And they're going to go again. He's a bit further back this time. Where's he taking these from? Right, runs forward, throws it in. Looped high up. Free head for Elise. Goes back to Leonard, the one who threw it in. Plays it down the line. Connolly and Watson there with him. Plays it down the line again. Neil's there. Doesn't block it. Elise clears it out. Going to go for a throw in again for Millwall. Bit of a aerial bombardment here, a la Stoke back in the 2000 and whenever it was. Swings it in. Elise clears. It's gone to Honeyman. 40 yards out, dead centre. Rig for company. Rig tackles him. Stream's frozen. What an awful day this is for any sort of watching of these games here. It just doesn't want to behave. I wonder if I should just watch it on the tiny screen. I wonder if that'll work even better. Let's have another look. Long ball forward from Millwall. Coburn's in behind Ballard. Ballard with him, though. Ballard's got his hands on his back, pulling his shirt. Goes out of play for a goal kick. And Ballard gives a big fist up to the Sunderland fans there because Coburn is a horrible, horrible cheat. Referee's having a word with him. Oh, no, he's having a word with Patterson, telling him where to go. So what happened there? Headed forward. Ballard wins the header. And then Rig does it there. Yeah, no foul there on Watmore. I don't know what. Honestly, 49 minutes gone. We're getting there. Getting half time. 79 of you watching. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate you all being here. 49 minutes and 20 seconds. Long ball forward. Rig wins that. Heads it on. Free for a Millwall play. Tries a long ball to kick it out, but it's gone out of play just by the Sunderland dugout. It's going to be Meppen or 09 that are going to take it. 30 seconds left of the first half. First half that's gone on half an hour longer. Nope, still froze me stream while I was on the little viewer. What a crock of... Anyway, throws it forward. Isidore now, right in this near side. Tanganga knocks it out of play. Sunderland, apparently it's a Millwall. They don't know what they're doing here. These little touches are right in front of you and you can't give a... Right, half time. Here we go. Now we got another 15-minute break, guys. Just what we wanted. So while that's half time's on, we'll have a bit of a chat while we watch West Brom. If I can find it. West Brom and Norwich are playing at the minute, and I think are they both up and around the penalty area, I want to say? Potentially, maybe. It's 2-2, 58 minutes in this game there. Yes, as Mike says, could everyone please hit the like and subscribe button? We're doing really well on SAFC Fan TV. I think we're about 150 away from 10,000 subscribers. So that's really good if you could help us out. And then Black Cats TV says, plug time. It is. Speaking of Black Cats TV, head on over to that channel there. Click his profile and go over there. It's mine and Mike's new channel where we talk all things Sunderland. We do some games, we do transfer news, we do aftermath of the games. Not today because Mike's on holiday. But yeah, if you get yourself over to Black Cats TV, we're about 712 subscribers now. So it'd be really appreciated if you could go over there and head us out. Vaccine of Peace. Okay, your mum's favourite. Very nice. Whatever that means. But yes, go over to Black Cats TV. Give me and Mike a subscribe. It'd be really appreciated. And we'll love you forevermore and all as that, as Philly would say. Oh, so that's been the longest first half in history, but everyone's thoughts so far of the game. What's everyone thinking? I'd like to know your thoughts as the stats come up there. Pretty level on possession. Millwall have had no shots on target. We've had 4. Apparently, we've had no clear-cut chances, yet we're 1-0 up. Don't know how that works. It's a bit like XG. Don't really understand that one there. Lots of headed clearances in the game so far. Yeah, Black Cats TV said, yeah, do you reckon Connolly was shitting himself thinking that his goal wouldn't count? Yeah, could imagine. Pass and accuracy, 69% for Millwall, 74% for Sunderland. Fouls committed, 8 Millwall, 10 Sunderland. No cards so far in this game. Yay. 2 corners for Sunderland, 1 for Millwall, 3 offsides for Millwall, 1 for Sunderland. Successful dribbles, 8 for Sunderland, none for Millwall. Tackles 1-2 for Sunderland, 5 for Millwall. They have done a few good challenges when we've been sprinting away through. So, well, I've already done the draw for the cushion. So again, little shout out, Kathleen Baxter. If you're watching or if anyone knows of her, tell her to email in on the email address, which I will get back on the screen now, to get your Chris Rigg away cushion, courtesy of Retro Hub. The should be shown on the screen now. So yeah, you could claim this beautiful cushion. For Retro Hub, be all yours just because you're a member of ours. So consider becoming a member. It is just $1.99 a month, less than a price of a cornetto, and you get entered into draws automatically for anything we have to give away. There's lots of Toffs football shirts, as Terry always says, stands for the old-fashioned football shirt. Tend to be done on a Sunday night on the Sunday bunch, so always worthwhile getting yourself over there and viewing what we've got to say after each match and what you could win and all stuff. So it's definitely worth doing. You got Mad Mistake, you have Wayne Duran on Only Fools and SAFC, you got myself and Mike as well. And of course, if we on Black Cats TV get up to 1,000 subscribers, just while I show Connolly's goal again, which is beautiful. If we get up to 1,000 subscribers on Black Cats TV, we'll be doing a giveaway for the third shirt, the one we've got here. It's not this one, this is mine. So you can't have this one. It smells like me, so you can't have this one. But we'll be giving away a third shirt from Sunderland. So you can get your hands on that. Just head over to Black Cats TV. It should be in the comments. If you click on his profile and go over there and subscribe, me and Mike will be very, very pleased if you do that there. Swan269. Late to the party, but why is the game in delay right now? Well, it's not in delay now. We're on half time now. So there was a delay at 40 minutes because it looked to be 2 medical emergencies in the crowd, one on either side. It took about half an hour for the games to the players to get back out underway. So they came out, played the last 5 minutes, and now they're in for half time. So there'll be lots of giveaways on Black Cat TV as soon as we get over the 1,000 subscribers mark there. I keep saying to him, I don't want to do giveaways. I just want the free stuff for me. And he says, we're not allowed to. So Mike's clearly the voice of reason. Swan269, okay, God bless to those in trouble. Yeah, we said the same, we hope all right. I saw, because they had the camera on the full stadium view, that the one on the far side looked to be taken out on a stretcher or a gurney and receiving some medical treatment. But he looked to be, they weren't in a mad panic to get the ambulance on the pitch there. So hopefully he's doing okay there, as we're just seeing highlights of our chances so far. That was the close one as well, where Isidore fell on the floor for no reason whatsoever, diving around for penalties. We love Wilson, though. We do love Wilson. 59 of you in now. If you could just get 10 more of you in, it's my favourite number. Not my wife's, though. It's a good save by the goalie in the end there, actually. Mam so far. Well, I say mum, actually. Mum. But if you say mam, so, or is it mom? You've got mom. Silver _ S1 Ilva. I think that's meant to be. Is it suspended? No, we're at half time now. Properly half time. So we will be having a second half. So second half is coming shortly. They've got the scores up so far. We'll do the latest is Luton 1, Hull 0, Oxford 1, Middlesbrough 4, Preston 1, Derby 1, QPR 1, Stoke 1, West Brom 2, Norwich 2. Need Delia to get out on the pitch. Let's be having you and all that rubbish. Man of the match so far. Is it not player of the match now, Mike? Come on, 2024. But no, it is man. There's been a few. Been a few so far. I think Connolly's up there with a shout. One, because he took his goal really well, but I think he's actually playing really well up top with Isidore. He's looking lively. He's been controlling the press that we have when we go forward. Watson's done really well, got into some dangerous positions. Mayend has been pleasantly surprising out on the right-hand side, getting in behind as well. Rig and Neil are doing well in the midfield. I wouldn't say they're player of the matches, though, and the defenders are just doing really well because they do so far. So after all the criticism I've given him so far, I'm going to give it to Connolly. Took his goal really well, and he's playing really well, and he deserves it so far. Like you say, he's probably cacking his pants that the game was going to be called off and his goal didn't count. So it was a lovely goal, celebrating before it even went in. If you're watching it later on, or if you haven't seen it and you're watching on the highlights, he's turning away and running before the ball even goes in the net. He knows when he's scored. So done really well, as our Aaron, as they say in some parts of the country. I've padded for half an hour, and now I've got to do it again for like another 10, 15 minutes. This is really difficult on your own. At least if someone was with you, we could play other games. We did try to do a game of Guess the Player, but someone ruined it by Googling it and got on 2 goes. So not bitter or anything. It's under freak, you just ruined it. Ruined my fun. Is it snowing outside anywhere? No. Okay, cool. Very nice. Oh, how long's left of this half time? Anyone tell me the scores in the Premier League? We do need a real advert. You are correct. It would be really good because I could go and top me drink up. I can do Philly's Toffs one, but we do it. But Retro Hub are the sponsors of the video today, so not today, not on my watch. I could talk through Retro Hub again. I think they'd love 2 plugs, wouldn't they? They're nice. They've given us a big old Chris Rigg cushion to give away to Kathleen Baxter. So she's won that one as well. But if you would like to get your hands on some fabulous, fabulous gear from Retro Hub, a la these pictures that I'm putting on the screen right now. There's the cushion, of course, there, but that is a lovely mouse mat, away mouse mat that I have on my desk. There is also the home variety in the new Hummer one, which you can see there. They do coasters, they do mouse mats, beach towels. I think they do cushions of a few players as well. Phone cases, lots of retro Sunderland shirts, sort of inspired designs. They've got other clubs as well. So if you have any mates who are, a bit unwell in the head and they support other teams, you could try and get them something to be nice for them as well. But mainly Sunderland. It's a Sunderland fan whose shop it is there. He's a lovely lad. So if you wouldn't mind getting your mates some sort of stuff for Christmas, getting some stuff for yourself, follow the link in the description. Use code SAFC Fan TV, get 10% off. Or I think if you use code Xmas10, you also get 10% off. So either way, get yourself 10% off. I was about to say the players back out, but it looks like Millwall are back out and warming up. They're doing their runs across the pitch and what have you there. Hopefully we do our lovely tactic where we just stand in the tunnel for half an hour, because you know what? I love nothing more than the sound of my own voice for an extra half an hour that I didn't need to do today. But, as long as the supporters are right. I think someone was writing something about that in the comments there. Let me just have a quick look when it comes on. Anyway, Dave. Man of the match so far is our support, who got play suspended when pressure was on us. Wow, Dave. Okay. Only joking. Hope she is okay, and may the best team win. Well, currently the best team are winning, aren't they, Dave? But appreciate you joking the laugh at a time of someone's need. It's always good to know. No, I'm joking, Dave. Yeah, they seem to be. Hopefully, they're okay. Doing going to be just fine. Hopefully. As Millwall are out warming up, and Sunderland tactic, the Labrie tactic of standing in the tunnel, has come to an end as we come out and join the game for the second half. I don't know if it was me, but that seemed to be a bit of a quicker half time. I wonder if they just gave him 10 just because, they realised I am padding for content. Connolly's having a bit of a chat with Mayenda about where he's got to pass the ball to him to score. How does it? Edibao? Why is it suspended? It was suspended at 2 medical emergencies in the crowd. So it took they obviously stopped the game while they saw to the 2 people in the crowd that needed assistance. And then they've come back out there. Millwall have made a change. I think that's Langstaff who's come on. I don't know who's gone off. I don't think it's Coburn, because he was doing all right, even though he's a big lump up top. But I think Langstaff has come on for Millwall. Are we getting the game underway? Are we just standing around? Dan Neal's talking to the rest team. I'd love a second goal just to make it a bit easier, a bit more, less nerve-wracking. But basically, I want 3 points is what I want. Just to get out. Just 3 points, especially after that Coventry game. The other 2 you sort of take in isolation. Okay, we drew both of them, never mind. But the Coventry one, being 2-0 up at half-time, is a bit of a sickener to take. So really need 3 points today, especially with West Brom and Sheffield United coming up. Although Sheffield United will probably be without one of their defenders because he got a straight red for pushing somebody in the neck. Mayenda into the penalty area. That's not a handball. Put your arms down, Millwall. Mayenda taking on his man, goes on to his left, gone back a bit further, finds Neil. Oh, great tackle that. But Neil looks like he's jarred his foot. He's gone down on the floor. Was a good tackle, actually, there. Coburn chasing Meppen. Meppen's hoofed it up over Patterson's head. Is it going to go out for a corner? Yeah, it's a Millwall corner. It was Ballard. Sorry, it wasn't Meppen there. But he smashed it past Patterson. It's closer to the corner flag, mind. Anyone who says Patterson has really tight shorts, well, that wasn't a good image there because his shorts had ridden right up his thighs. There you go. Great tackle, that, I think, from number 24. Lovely, strong tackle on Dan Neil. But Millwall have a corner. I think it's their second of the game. It's a really long game that we've had here. So here they come to take the corner. 46 minutes, 20 gone. Hopefully another goal like we got against Hull here, where Isidore sprints the length of the pitch, swings it in. Header from Tanganga over the bar. Not a free header, but he got up easily before everybody else. But his header was a good few feet over the bar. 66 of you watching. If I could have 3 more, that would be my favourite number. Cheers, guys. Thank you. So we got a replay of a header that was about 2 feet over the bar. What a day out we're having here, lads and lasses. And you want Patterson long ball. Defender was running back. Isidore wins the flick on. It doesn't quite fall through to my end. It bounces through to the goalie. So it's with their goalie. All in pink. Peppa Pig in goal for them. Or Jigglypuff. Or anything else that's pink. The Pink Power Ranger. Lady Penelope. Get yours in the comments. Coburn flicks the header on. 09 hoofs it clear. Rigg just takes it away from my ender and it comes to a Millwall player. Number 24's on it now. He's gone all the way across to Leonard. He's gone back to Hutchison, who's looking back towards the Pink Power Ranger. But he's turned around and thought, no, I'm not giving it to you. Long ball forward, looking for, I think that's Coburn. No, it's not Coburn. Coburn's there. So it's Watmore he's looking for. 09 wins the header. Bounces out to their number 23. Plays it infield to Watmore. Watmore slides it down the line. Coburn tries to flick round the corner, but Dan Neil was there. Mayenda, you've got to watch where you're going, mate. There was someone there. Mayenda now breaks free. Driving away. Well done. Pass it. Yes. Finds Aaron Connolly going through the centre circle. Plays it all the way out to Isidore. Intercepted by Tanganga. Oh, Mayenda doesn't quite get there in front of Brian. And Sunderland are now on the defensive. A few players out of position. Surely a foul on 09, that, and it is. 09 did so well to get himself in front of Coburn, threw himself to the floor. Foul given for Sunderland. Doing all right, doing okay. I don't like 1-0s. Feel dangerous, and I think this is just from a lifetime of being a Sunderland fan, being 1 goal up. You know, it never turns out that well. Elise now, Watson in front of him. Watson loose touch there is dispossessed, and Millwall come away with it, giving it to Chris Rigg. Chris Rigg now with time to drive forward. He's got Mayenda on the outside of him, Isidore, Connolly, and Watson in front of him. Cuts back onto his left foot. Connolly's pointing into the area where he wants it. Finds Dan Neil, edge of the area. Shot. Hits Tanganga in the head, who's gone straight down. The keeper's come out and caught the ball. Going to stop the game for what seems to be like a head injury. Now he's playing on. Tanganga's having a go at his own players there. It was a shot from Neil that hit Tanganga straight in the face. Do you know what I love on streams is sound when the picture stays still. It's one of my favourite things. Christ almighty. Well, at the moment, we've lost everything. So let's all have a little refresh. Let's update them a bit there. 72 of you. 3 less if you could watch that and be my favourite number. So thank you for joining us. Hopefully the likes are on 72 as well. If not, Mike will be looking up each and every one of you and messaging you privately about what the hell is wrong with you. He's probably watching the Rangers game now, though, for his family. So, stream back on. I've got no picture, just got sound, which is annoying because I can't even hear what's going on. Talking about Millwall going forward, it seems. I don't know any of those players' names. Denor and Brian. Rangers losing 1-0, says Black Cats TV. I've got no picture on here. All the streams have gone that I have for the Sunderland games. So if I go back over to this one, let's see if we've got anything over here. Is the Millwall one working? Mackamover is in. Not the Mackamover from like Soccer AM times, is it? Surely not. Surely not. That'd be amazing if it was. A right blast from the past. Right, have we got anything else going on, EFL? No. Well, you're going to get commentary of silence in a minute because, like I say, all the streams have gone off that I possibly have here. Let's try someone else's game. Is that working? The very same. Wow. I'm honoured. I've got royalty in. Absolute royalty. And he smashed up that Geordie dancer or whatever he was called, the one who just kicked the football in the air. Honestly, mate, how they even put you in a competition with him is an absolute travesty. You were an actual dancer, an actual mover, and that man was a drunk you'd find at the pub. Hello, Cat. You all right? Right, the game's back on anyway. 52 minutes on the clock. Sunderland have got a free kick to defend on the edge of the area. Patterson's just setting up his wall. Going to be a long while, this free kick, because the referee's pacing out 10 yards and he's about 4 foot tall, so he's going to be going a while, guys. He's like a hobbit on an adventure. It's very relevant for me at the minute. I'm watching Rings of Power. Right, we've got Brian over the free kick. And don't you just hate streams, man? I'm just going to have to start going to games and just sitting with like a microphone and then be like, stuff's happening. Free kick. Over everybody. Free header over the bar. I think that's Hutchison, was it? No, it was Bradshaw. Not even Langstaff. It was Bradshaw. Yeah. Precious, he says. Yeah, exactly. That was Precious defending. Free header from Bradshaw. Terrible. Absolute terrible. 53 minutes gone. Yeah, joined by royalty. Mac and Mover, eh? So that's you and Wee Philly that we've had on Soccer AM back in the day when Wee Philly was on about having Lee Clark break his legs and you were smashing up Geordie wannabe dancers. Double D Ash. Shame we won't be able to keep Meppen. I know he keeps playing like this. There's no chance. Unless we get promoted and we actually throw some moolah at it. I don't see it happening. And you know, unless he asks to leave and what have you. But I also don't see him getting in the Bournemouth team, really. I mean, I don't know what they're doing at the moment, but they're doing pretty well in other games and that, but I don't see him getting back in their defence either. So you never know. Stranger things have happened. In fact, 5 seasons of stranger things have happened. Millwall, edge of the area. Coburn, lovely turn. Lines up a shot 40 yards out. Patterson saves down to the ground. 09 clears it out. It's gone straight back to a Millwall player. Went to swing it in. Dummied. Mayenda blocked it. He had his arms by his side. It's going to go out for a Millwall corner. 54 minutes gone. Double D Ash. Well, never say never, but you know. Well, part of what you just said there was the name of an unofficial James Bond film. That was a great shot by Coburn, just sneaking in the bottom corner. Sean Connery's final outing as James Bond. Unofficial, of course. Corner comes in. Headed out, not headed out. Passed out by Ballard. Connolly's gone to close. He's gone very slowly. Lovely little 1-2. Well done, Watson. He sliced it. It's going to go out for a Millwall throw-in. Far side. Connolly's gone down, holding his ankle. I think he's just given us a bit of time just to get ourselves sorted. As the cameraman is trying to film Connolly, but he's got Patterson's arse right on the screen. Anyone else? Just cheers. That's what I wanted to see. Double D Ash, he would be really solid buy, to be fair. Yeah, definitely would be. Really would be a good player if we could get a hold of him. Mover, Borough 6-2 up. Bloody hell. Yeah, well. It's only Oxford. What happened there, Connolly? He seemed to pull up, actually. Oh, I didn't see. He gestured to do a sub. Connolly wants to come off. He gestured straight away. I think he must have pulled his calf or his hamstring. He's moving. Yeah, Easterdor's saying he's coming off as well. So Connolly's game looks like it's done. I don't know who you're going to put on instead, unless you move Mayenda up top and you put Barr out right, or potentially you give Ogunsui, however you say his name, some minutes up top as well, and you keep things the same. I think you're more likely to see Barr coming on as the right-sided player. What happened here? Did he just seem to pull up? No, this is Coburn's shot, which was well saved by Patterson. Still 2-2 at the Hawthorns. I've just heard the commentators say. Got time. Feels like it's ticking away slowly. Borough creeping in the top 6. They are. I always joke with a friend of mine that Borough would probably win the championship if they realised that the season started in August, not November. Every season it seems to be what's happening there. Referee getting a mouthful off of Saville. That's probably the wrong phrase to say. Getting an earful for Saville because Connolly's not going off on the near side. He's being brought across the pitch with his injury. So he keeps talking about like something in his eyes. Keeps doing the John Cena. Yeah, he's doing the "you can't see me" as he walks off, applauding the Sunderland fans. I don't know if he seems to be walking all right, so I don't know if it's like something, his vision's gone off there. Mogger spending a lot of time back there too. Well, he's nice. Alexic, he exists. Alexic's coming on. He actually exists. His first minutes as a Sunderland player. He's going to score a hat-trick now, guys. You heard it here first. Well done, Milan Alexic, getting some minutes. Where the bloody hell have you been? Yeah, he's talking about his vision, is Connolly. Something's not right there. Right, so where will he be? I wonder if we'll go back to... So he'll slot into the midfield. So we'll go back to 4-3-3, really, won't we? With Mayenda as the right midfielder, Watson on the left, and Isidore up top on his own. Milan will probably be playing, attacking midfielder. Oh, Millwall taking the corner kick quickly. Taking on Chris Rigg. Chris Rigg doesn't get the block in. Headed by Meppen, cleared by Isidore. Streams froze. Cheers. Now we'll go back to Isidore clearing it. Mayenda chasing. Chase it out. Isidore's chasing it. Watmore's gone all the way back to the keeper. Isidore's chasing him down. Pink Power Ranger kicks it long. Meppen's underneath it. Wins the header. Gets it to Neil. Very calm. Very calm. Let's get Milan a touch on the ball nice and early. No, we've gone the other way. Rigg, far side. Plays it in. Mayenda. Running at defenders. Get on your left. Mayenda, left foot. Oh, keeper saves at his near post. Good effort that. I was hoping he'd lay it off to a Milan Alexic for like first touch, first goal for Sunderland, but wasn't to be. Mayenda had a good shot though. 59 minutes gone. Way his visa came through, says Double D Ash. Maybe. Lovely little touch from Mayenda. Rigg flung off the ball there, but the referee's given nothing. Millwall driving forward. Surely going to be Elise. Elise does really well, bundles him off the ball, nothing given. Hoofs it forward, no one up there. Pink Power Ranger's going to get that one. Jigglypuff, whichever one. Alexic, says Black Cats TV. Exactly. Go and subscribe to it. He's a good lad. And Mike's all right as well. Streams froze. And we're back. I love technology. I feel like a certain other YouTube channel just listening to it at the moment. Right. Well, that's going 100 miles an hour. It catches up. Plays in. Duncan Watmore. Meppen should see it out. Well done. Sees it out. Sunderland goal kick. 60 minutes gone. Is the match still happening? Just on Google say suspended. Yep, Lydia, it's ongoing. We're at 60 minutes. It's 1-0. It got suspended at 40 minutes in 2 medical emergencies in the crowd. So they paused for half an hour, came back out, did the 5 minutes left, and they had half time. So back underway now. So 60 minutes. 60 minutes on the board. 1-0 to Sunderland. Aaron Connolly with his first goal, but he's gone off. He's gone off at the moment. Looked to be something wrong with his vision, he was saying. He couldn't see. There's a foul given against Sunderland. No. Ballard's got it now. Plays it forward to Milan. Loose touch. Only clatters somebody. Free kick's going to be given. Oh, no. They're playing advantage. Swings it in. Headed out. Come on, Watson. Get there. You got to be better than that. Well done. Milan's on the ball. Lovely little touch. Swings it all the way out to Mayenda. Good bit of play there. Mayenda off the knees. He's going to be dispossessed. It's getting a bit feisty this game. A few heavy challenges going in. Feisty one you are. His quiff was in his eyes. Which player are we talking about? Google and Mags says the mover. Yeah, pretty much. Right. Millwall edge of the area. Swing it in. Headed out by Elise. Watson and Elise looking at Hutchison. Hutchison goes back. Not Saville. Led. Finds Tanga. Isidore nearly in there. Dinked forward from Millwall. Coburn edge of the area. Straight at Patterson's hands. And stay down a bit longer. You had way longer to want the ball there, Anthony. Connolly. Yeah, Quiff. Right, I get you now. Funny. Like it. Yeah, Quiff was in his eyes. Keep us up to date with the other scores because they'll obviously be finishing in a few minutes. So at least we'll know where we stand at the end of the day. I think Leeds play against Swansea tomorrow. Millwall have got thrown on the far side. All I heard was a roar from the crowd and they got a free kick. Come on. Looks actually like Alexic's up top with Isidore, unless it's just the way we're sitting at the moment. But we sort of seem to be sitting in a 4-4-2 block when we're in defence. Get there first. How does 3 of you not get there before the Millwall player? Right, they've gone back to Hutchison. All being camped in at the moment. Looking for any way through. Milan's easily ran past there. Doesn't put a foot in. Probably should have done. 09 must have put that out for a throw or a corner here. What did he do? It's a corner to Millwall, yeah. 09's doing well as right back. We knew he would. He was a good right back in League One. So, corner for Millwall, 63-10 gone. Swings it in. Headed out by Ballard. Come on, lads, get out the box. Get out. Must have happened and gone for a throw into Millwall. What more now? Driving forward. Edge of the area, does a little 1-2. Swings it. Elise's there. Heads it the wrong way. Meppen then gets the second one. Rigg gets the third. Come on, Mayenda, get there. Big hoof forward. Isidore chasing that. Got one player with him. He's easily done by the centre-back watching the ball over his shoulder. Gone for a long ball from Tanganga. Finds number 23 out on this side. He's got the Leonard on the overlap, but Watson managed to cover that. Swings it in this side. Meppen clears it. Got no one up top there for that one. Keeper's coming to get it. Plays it to Hutchison. Paul Armstrong, Oxford 2, Borough 6. Yeah, Mover said just before that Borough had smashed Oxford for 6. So cricket score, that's 6 for 2. Passing it around the defence of Millwall. Tanganga down to, is it Denor, number 24? I don't really know what's happening. The stream keeps jumping 30 seconds back and forward with itself. I'm watching 2 different games. Yeah, it looks like we're still lining up the same with Alexic's gone sort of up top with Isidore. Done good pressure that from Alexic there. Forced them into the error. Has it gone out of play? It has, yeah. He did well there. Forced their centre-back to no other option but launching it long, and they forced the error. So he's done well. Done well there. Luton 1, Hull 0. Yeah, that's the same as before, I think. How long left, says Red Rum. Red Rum. Well, there was a pause in the game for half an hour, so we're only at 66 minutes in our game. So we've got a long ways to go yet, Hobbitses. Ballard there, pushed over by Bradshaw. John Bradshaw Layfield, clothesline from hell, and it's a free kick to Sunderland. Those are full time, says Paul. Oh, wow, so they're done, yeah. Double D Ash, very tight this league. It is. That's why every point's fight. We really shouldn't have thrown the 2 points away against Coventry. So this would be a massive 3 points if we could get this today. Preston 1, Derby nil. Can't read. What's wrong with me, Paul? God, I need to go back to school, don't I? Preston 1, Derby 1. A bit too tight, says Double D Ash. Is now wrong with too tight, Double D Ash? You know, just got to learn to control yourself. We're still on about football, aren't we? QPR 1, Stoke 1. Someone will have to keep it. I was going to watch bloody Man City versus Tottenham after this. And that's going to happen now. Patterson's just booted that straight out of play for a Millwall throw-in down the far end. I think he thought we were playing at 90 minutes there, but we've still got half an hour left. Dare I ask, Double D Ash? But go on. I won't say the words, but go on. Finish your joke, just in case we get demonetized. But go on then. Wow. Very good. Well, I don't need to see Patterson kicking it out of play again. These streams have been shocking today. Almost makes you want to pay full price for Sky. Almost, not quite. Ballard with the header. And another Millwall throw. Come on, lads. Half an hour to go. Just keep putting out for a throw-in. Got nothing better to do than talk about throw-ins. 77 of you in here. Thank you all for joining us. I do appreciate you all being here. Oh, Elise's gone down. Clash ahead with Ballard. And I think 3 of them have gone down, actually. Coburn's down as well. All clashed heads there, it seems. A throwaway clash of heads. 79 of you in now. So if you could all if you could all hit subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. We're trying to get to 10,000 before Christmas, and I think we're about 150 away. So we're not doing too shabby. If you may even consider becoming a member, there's a join option down there. It's $1.99 a month, less than a price of a cornetto, and you will automatically get into every single draw we have. Kathleen Baxter earlier on just won this Chris Rigg cushion, courtesy of a Retro Hub. But we'll be also doing some shirt giveaways from Toffs. The old-fashioned football shirt company that's sponsoring a lot of Sunderland content, Sunderland Fan TV's, SAFC Fan TV content at the moment, should I say. If you also cannot get enough of Sunderland content, consider subscribing to Black Cat TV. That is my channel with Mike, who's in the chat under our profile. So if you could all go over there and hit subscribe. We're fairly new channel. Millwall in on the left side, plays it down the line, another corner to Millwall. Fairly new channel, 712 subs. So if you'd all go over there, we're trying to get to 1,000 before Christmas. That'll be a nice present for us. So if you could go over and help out, we appreciate it. Mover. What? Tunatli will have bet on Tanali. All right, Tanali, the Geordie one. Tanali will have bet on 79 throw-ins. Well, he won't be far off. Overs and unders on throw-ins. Corner comes in. Header, cross goal. Milan clears it. It's bounced to Coburn. Free shot. Patterson catches. 69 minutes on the clock. We love a good 69. The wife doesn't, but we love a good 69. 74 of you in. Please get 5 less, and that'll be even funnier. Oh, great save by Patterson. Rolled to him about 3 miles an hour, but he had to get down really low and waste loads of time. Kicks it straight back to Millwall, though. There we go. Right, Eze on the ball. Great tackle from Neil. Rigg breaks towards goal. 4 on 3. Plays it in. Awful pass. Awful pass to Eastor. It didn't get through to him. Coburn looked like he pulled up there. He was chasing after the ball. He's definitely got something wrong in his quad. He pulled up when the two were headed each other before. So seems to be a bit loose, but that was a bad ball from Rigg. Could have been a 2-1 Sunderland. West Brom 2, Norwich 2. That's decent. We've got West Brom at Stadium of Light on Tuesday. There'll be a live stream here on SAFC Fan TV as well. So make sure you join us on Tuesday night for the game under some lovely commentary. Millwall playing it into the corner on the right-hand side. Leonard flicks it in. Rigg gets there. No, it was Neil, sorry. Elise, great tackle, Elise. What commitment that was to get there first. Alexic then is dispossessed and it goes out for a Millwall throw-in. Someone on the phone in the crowd there. How do you get reception in a football ground? It's ridiculous, man. Back with the Millwall defenders. 71 minutes on the clock. Massive 3 points if we can get this today. Long ball forward. Meppen wins the header. Coming to Elise. You got someone behind you. Elise flicks it on a bit further. Watson's going to get there first. He does. Plays it really well. Gives it away. Free kick to Millwall. Millwall player not happy that I think Watson hasn't been carded for that one. Oh, yes. Thank you, stream. I needed to see it again. In a minute, I'll cut to the game back underway in about a minute's time. So, loose ball that from Watson. Did he? Yeah, he did stamp on his foot a bit. Probably could have been a yellow, but no. Watmore in the penalty area. Isidore Main, a corner to Millwall on the near side. Wilson, Isidore. As long as it's not Watmore. I think Honey must have gone off, actually. I haven't seen him since half-time, so he must have gone off for Bradshaw. Well, they've taken the corner quickly. Blocked by Alexic, out for another corner. Come on, lads, wake up. That was a short corner and you're all asleep. Romain Eze. That's the danger man, I believe. Has he been on since the first half? I haven't seen. Corner. Going to be an in-swinger. Headed out by Ballard. It's flicked to the far post. I think it was Watson, actually, not Ballard. Isidore's chasing out Denor. Denor's going to see it out for a throw-in. Arsenal 3-0 for Forest. Versus Forest. 09 is met there. And Isidore... We've come away with it, and now Millwall have won it back. What's your fave? Lager. Oh, lager. I thought it said larger you put there. Right, what's your favourite lager? Does Birra Moretti count as a lager, or is that a beer? I do like Birra Moretti. Edge of the area. Coburn takes past one far post. Patterson saves. Catches it. Does it well. Does really well, does our Anthony Patterson. I'm pissed. Says Double D Ash. Well, what's your favourite lager? Was it the third or the fourth one? Mayenda bumps into a defender. That was actually well played by Tanganga. He knew he wasn't going to get there from the flick on, so he just made sure that he bumped into Mayenda and made it look like a foul. Clever play. 73 and a half minutes gone. Millwall making a change here. Who's coming off? Duncan Watmore's coming off. Talking about quiff in the eyes from before, that one there. And who's coming on? Aziz. Right. 74 minutes gone. I did as well there, Mover, for a second. Dan Neal plays a lovely ball up over the top. And ball, surely. No, he stopped it with his arm. Bradshaw gets it, flicks it out to Eze. Watson's with him. He cuts onto his left. Great tackle from Dan Neal. Absolutely amazing tackle. He's coming away with it now. Flicks it in field to Alexic. Alexic driving forward. Goes out to Isidore. Flags up. Offside. Good move, though, from Sunderland. Well played, Dan Neal, to win and sort of get us out quite quickly there. Only on a Sunday. Very good. 75 minutes on. Time is just not moving in this game. Ball in behind 09. Coburn got Meppen for company. Meppen just stands in front of him, throws himself to the floor. And now he's gone down. Lovely. Just stay down. Coburn's really not moving well for them, which is lovely because he's an awful, awful man. Meppen's done really well there. He's had him at his number all day. Just stood in front of him, held his ground, made sure that he wasn't getting past him, and then threw himself to the floor. What an absolute legend. Hopefully we buy him. We're at 76. I've got to stop looking at the time. It's a bit like when you're when you're watching the clock and it never moves. Patterson's booted it straight out of play for a Millwall throw again, just at the far end of the pitch. It's a bit like, what game was it? Preston, we kept doing that. Oh, no, Luton. Luton who kept doing that. We kept just booting it out for a goal, for a throw in each time. Elise ducked out the header. Ballard was wrestling with Coburn, but Ballard wins the ball. Alexic flicks it to Isidore. Flicks it to... Was that a foul? No, ref says no. They're playing on. Alexic wins it, but oh, that was a loose tackle. That's probably going to be first card of the game, I would have thought. It was a foul, but he's not shy of sticking his leg in, Alexic. Sheffield Limited 2-2. Who was Sheffield Limited? Yeah, well, I watched their game before ours, so 2-2 was good. One of their main centre-backs was sent off as well for shoving somebody in the neck, so hopefully that violent conduct means he's out for 3 games, which would mean he misses the game against us in 2 games' time. Another change for Millwall. Coburn's coming off, and on comes Ivanovic, not the one who played for Chelsea. Hello, cat. Sorry, my cat just came in and squawked, if you all heard that. Marianne and Carl Taylor, we need an outlet. FFS at least leave one up. Yeah, it does feel that way, that we're sort of playing like the Hull City game at the minute, where we're waiting for a chance to break out rather than actually somebody up there trying to like get us up the pitch and that. A few Sunderland players backed off from the ball there as Millwall come away with it. Ball in behind. Denor's going to get there. Meppin goes out. Lovely block there. Hit him. No, corner. Corner to Millwall. What's this now? They're like 150th or something. Probably an exaggeration. It's not as much as the Luton game. There was loads in the Luton game. So, yeah. Where is Semed? Exactly. Where is... well, if you go over to Black Cat TV, we discussed Semed in our transfer news earlier on this week, because there's rumours that he's going to be sent back because he's not doing well. Corner comes in. Headed out by Elise. They're giving it back to the corner kick taker. Watson's out there with him. Great tackle from Watson, and he's thrown to the floor. Surely a foul. Well done, Tommy Watson. Is it Tommy Watson? I've forgotten his name now. Yeah, it is. And Ahmed, the striker. Yeah, Ahmad. Abdullahi. That one. Yeah, not seen him around either. I say it like you see a mate around town. I don't know. I haven't seen him in a while. I don't know if he's playing in training or what have you. But yeah, the Semed one's starting to worry, because he should be a really good player. But like I said, I don't think he's going to get in there. Isidore hurled off the ball, but nothing given. Millwall breaking away up. We've got a few players committed up front. We're all trying to sprint back, but Millwall, edge of the area. Eze. Oh, plays it in. Alexic. Is he going to get there before the keeper? No. Sorry, the stream jumped a bit ahead of me. Didn't one have an operation? Probably. Do you remember when we bought Callum Styles or loaned him last season when he had appendicitis or something, and we had to like not play him for like 3 or 4 weeks? That's like typical Sunderland out there. At the moment, it looks like the front 3 are very sort of fluid, because Isidore's dropped over onto the right-hand side and Mayenda's playing up top, so it must just be for a bit of a rest purposes. We're just mixing it up a bit there. Chris Rigg chasing down Eze. Is he? That's a foul. Eze still got it. He's beaten 2 of them. Roll past, but Elise read it. Alexic plays it in field slightly to Chris Rigg. Chris Rigg now with options. Options to watch his frozen stream. There we go. Rigg. We're back. Placid finds Alexic. Alexic doesn't take the ball with him. You can tell he's not played a lot, because he's not got quite his game head on for like who's around him, his awareness and that. Millwall in the penalty area. This stream is dropped. That's offside, surely. Ballard with a lovely header clearance out. SA turns. Oh, he should have shot there, actually. I'm not saying at all, but like disappointed. But 09 there wins the header. Back, but it's a foul given. Well done, referee. It wasn't a foul in a million years, but well done. Ballard down on the ground. Probably just tired. Tired is our Dan Ballard. 81 minutes. Alan Gardner. What the hell is going on? BBC says game suspended. I know. It wasn't. Game was paused for half an hour at the 40-minute mark. 2 medical emergencies in the crowd. But no, we've definitely carried on. Maybe all the journos went on. Didn't want to bother. with the rest of it there. But 81 minutes gone. It's still 1-0 Sunderland. Connolly with a lovely volley in the first half put us 1-0 up. We're a bit under the cosh at the moment. We're trying to counter when we can to get a couple of, maybe, a second potentially, but not quite coming off at the moment. But thanks for joining us. 104 of you in here. Thank you. I didn't realize it had gone up that much. If you could all hit the like button, I'd be your best mate forever. And if you don't want me to be your best mate forever, then consider subscribing, because that's, then you've got both options, haven't you? Patterson with the long goal kick out. Tanganga missed his header, but it found somebody else. Meppen with the volley. And it's gone out for a throw. So if Google's saying game suspended, will our points go on? Yeah, the game's still playing. I hope so, anyway. Otherwise, they're playing for nout, if it's up to Google and BBC. We sat second on Google. Well, they're probably just reading off their own unreliable information. I was more of an Ask Jeeves man myself. Keepers played it out to Denor. Denor driving on Alexic there. Lovely intercepted by Elise. Find Alexic. Time to drive on. Oh, he got the ball caught under his feet, and the ball play comes with it. He's not match sharp, is Alexic, which is why giving him some minutes every now and again would really help. Bradshaw's going to get there first. Nope, Meppen does, because he's awesome. Kicks it forward, intercepted by Saville. Watson tackles him, but it's still come to Saville and Aziz. Aziz now driving at the left back. Play back to Saville. Watson puts foot in, but it breaks to Leonard. He's gone back to Hutchison. He's gone to Denor. He's gone to Tanganga. They swap sides now. Playing it out to whoever's on their left side. 83 minutes gone. Come on, guys, you're doing well. Long ball forward. Elise underneath it. Finds Bradshaw. No goal. Well, it's not a no goal. I don't know what happened. Headed it across. Bradshaw. He tried an overhead kick, and Patterson caught it and then fell on the floor because he's a legend. Hanging on. Brian Scotia-Macca. Only one sub so far. Alexic for Connolly. Have you seen our bench, though, Brian? It is the toddler daycare centre. The only other options you probably have in terms of people who played, first team football for us are Bar and Ashish. Although, counter argument is we've got 2 more games in 6 days? Yeah, 2 more games in 6 days. So you'd like to think give some of them a rest, but like you say, I don't want Bar on either. Is unless we get the Bar that turned up for 2 minutes against Newcastle, that one can play. 109 of you in. Thank you very much for joining us. If you could hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, all that wonderful stuff, I'll be really pleased with you. Throw into Sunderland right by the technical area. Slow it down, lads. Slow it down. Big 3 points this. Come on. Elise throws it forward over Isidor's head. Headed clear. Ballard throws a strike at the floor. No foul given. Neil, good tackle. Great tackle from Dan Neil. Dan Neil's had a really good game. It's a lovely pass from 09. Finds Rig. Rig thrown to the floor by Eze. Free kick right in the centre circle for Sunderland. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. Just keep it calm, lads. Keep it calm, lads. As my stream has gone back 1 minute, so you're going to hear me talk about how Dan Neil does a great tackle again. Lovely ball from 09 as Chris Rigg is fouled. I love technology. It's exactly what I was saying was happening as well anyway. So, how are you? Who's everyone else's player / man of the match so far today? I think I would have given it to Connolly had he stayed on for the full game and carried on. I thought he was playing really well in the first half. Definitely plays better in a 2 up top rather than the 1. There was a card there to Eze for Millwall. I think Meppen's been fantastic again. Absolutely coped with everything that's been thrown at him. Everyone's played well, really has. There's a good few shouts in there. We definitely miss Bellingham, and it'll be really good to have him back on Tuesday against West Brom. But Connolly was my shout in the first period, at least anyway. But I'm waiting to see how we get on. Dan Neil has had a fantastic game, I think, today as well. Passing's been sharp, good at putting his foot in. 09 throws the ball to Isidore in the penalty area. Meppen doesn't quite get there. Tackle. Oh, that's probably going to be a card for Meppen. He did catch him there. Yep, yellow card for Meppen. Job's back next game, isn't it? Yep, Job will be back on Tuesday, you'd imagine. Elise's been good for a little bit. I was able to watch. Stream is shit. Yeah, my stream's been horrific. I think I've said streams frozen more than I've said back to Dan Ballard, which is a record on this channel. Chris Meppen got a yellow card. It looks like Elise's been fouled by someone because, again, my stream jumped forward. I think he's just having a little bit of a rest, isn't he? 87. We're in the 87th minute. 10 seconds away from 87 anyway. I think the referee just told Saville to fuck off. He came and put the ball down and said, and the ref just went. What happened there? Ballard was pushed. Elise, yeah, straight red if you ask me. In the 87th minute. Come on, guys. Be a big 3 points, as my son would say, because he's 3 years old. When you say something, he goes, I want a big pepperoni. I want a big sandwich. So it'll be a big 3 points if we get this. Patterson, long ball forward. Is it gone out for a throw? Yes. It'll be Storm Burt. What's Storm Burt? Anyway, throw in from Millwall. Hook forward from Denor. Ballard running back towards his own byline. Heads it. Throws himself in front. Defends it out for a goal kick. Lovely play from Ballard. That lovely play. Been good on his return to Sunderland. It's going to be interesting when Hume is back next game. Who drops out? They've all played really well. Hume's great. When Sirkin's back, who drops out? Apart from Sirkin might have a broken wrist, so hopefully he's not out for too long. But could be a few games out at least. Anyway, long ball forward from Patterson. No chance of going out for a throw in that one because it's dead centre. Missed by everyone apart from Tanganga. Knocks it forward to Brian. Blocked by Chris Rigg. Get there. No, don't get there. Denor fires it forward looking for Bradshaw. Meppen's going to get there first. Shepherds it out of play for a Sunderland throw-in by the corner flag. Well done, lads. 89 minutes. Oh, another substitution. 2 substitutions for Millwall. While we've made 1. Milan Alexic getting some minutes on as he came off Connolly. Langstaff's coming on, and someone called... I didn't even read that. You've heard my pronouncing of names, so it's going to be butchered, whatever this lad's called. Steve. No, he's not called Steve. Emekahu. They've taken off a defender in Hutchison and put on Langstaff. So they've gone 3 at the back to try and push an extra striker up top there. 89.5 minutes gone. Tanganga fires it forward to the right-hand side. It gets to Aziz. Great first touch. Got Watson and Elise with him in the box. Elise blocks it out for a Millwall corner. Probably their 151st of the game. Who's our out next game? Do you mean our next game or out as in who's missing? Because if missing, probably Brown, Mundle, Huggins. Those are the ones who've been playing. Well, Huggins hasn't been playing. But those are the ones playing. Swings it in. Free header. Oh, gone completely the wrong way. Watson's headed it back the wrong way. Patterson get there. Yes. 5 minutes added on. 5 minutes to hold on, guys. Well, it's just single suspensions for Roberts and Hume. Bellingham's back as well. So I think it's just Brown and Mundle, really. And then potentially Sirkin. That header was nowhere near. I think I made it sound closer than it was because of the angle that I saw there. 90.5 minutes gone, or 90 and 40. Long ball forward from Patterson. Doesn't go out for a throw. Alexic wins the header. Finds Isidore. Oh, if you'd faced the other way, man. Mayenda was in. Watson. Good turn. Lovely ball. Rigg. Play to Mayenda. You shithouse. He's free. Like, he's literally stood on the other side on his own. Long ball forward from Millwall. Cleared by Ballard. Lovely touch by Neil. Neil finds Rigg. Loose touch from Chris Rigg. Great tackle recovery, though, as he gets it out to Mayenda. Mayenda does Tanganga. Comes inside. Drives on. Loose touch. Come on. It's gone to Tanganga again. Isidore there trying to slow him down. Bad pass there, but Millwall have kept it. Come on, guys. Just see it out. 91.5 gone. Yeah, I think it's just them. Double D Ash. 120 of you in. Thank you for joining. Flick header from Millwall. Elise gets there first. Finds Rigg. Rigg looks shattered. Stream's frozen. Great timing when we're in this high intensity period of the game that we want to see. Come on. Well, it's the same. Right, it's jumped back a fair bit anyway. Well, my stream's gone, but I think the inevitable has happened. I think Millwall have scored, according to, stream's gone off, but according to the Sky Sports app, it is 1-1. Aziz has scored for Millwall. 1-1. I think this is just the fire stick that's gone off at the minute. Yeah, 1-1. Millwall have equalised. All that good effort. It's so disappointing to get that close and draw again. And you know what? Before the game, we would have said, "Oh, we'll take a point and go in there." But you've held on for this long, and you fucking man. One. Haven't seen it. Can't see it. Stream's gone. After all this thing. Oh, at least I didn't have to bloody watch the goal. That's the only other thing. Hey, keep us up to date, chat, if you're watching it, because mine's just gone off and shut down and what have you. I can't even see your comments at the minute. Why have you gone off? "93rd minute." Yeah, it was. Why is it favoriting comments for me? Yeah. Leighton Sargent's laughing. He must support Millwall. I'd be laughing at yourself, pal. What is going on here? In our hands again. We blew it. Yeah, exactly. Absolutely effing useless. Marion and Carl Taylor. Labris must take blame for this again. It was inevitable. Why try and hang on to 1-0 all the second half with no outlet? I don't disagree. Right. Are we going to get back? The game will probably be finished by the time we're going on here now, but Jesus. 4 draws in a row. And 2 of them we were leading in. Right. We've got a minute left. Stream's on, or about 30 seconds left. Alexic's taken on Leonard. Doesn't quite get there. Tanganga tackles his own player. Watson gets the ball now. I guess only the good teams won in the North East today. Mate, you support Millwall. Chill out. How long have you been in this division for? Is there a comment highlighted on there still? For some reason, this is just absolutely goose, this thing at the minute. Anyway, you're giving it the big one at 1-1. So 09 swings it forward, finds Mayenda. Mayenda in the penalty area. Blocked, and it's in the keeper's hand. That'll probably be full time. Mover, Reet, while I'm off, I'll leave a like. Cheers, pal. Thank you very much. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, game over. 1-1 draw. I support Middlesbrough, Baldy. Oh, cheers. Well done. Well done. 3 points today. Did you get 3 points when you came to the stadium like before? No. Cool. Anyway, no, it was a good win for you today. Man, disappointing. Right, so where does that leave us? So, puts us back on top. 2 goals ahead of Sheffield United. And 2 points away from 3rd. And then, what was that? 6 points away from 7th. I think you've got memory issues. I think 4-0 was the last score. It's when I don't pick a draw, we draw. Should I go back to picking a draw? Yeah, probably. Disappointing because it was right at the end there, but never mind. There's more important things in life, I guess. Haven't seen it, so I'll have to watch it back in a bit. So cheers for everyone being here today. Done all right up until added on time again. But never mind. We'll have a chat about it tomorrow night on the Sunday Bunch. So if you all want to leave a like or subscribe, that would be much appreciated. That comment there sums it all up. I'm confused. Do we not have substitutions? Yeah. I mean, some of them are, academy ones on there, but surely you just give them some minutes or something there. It's just disappointing. So I'll see you all tomorrow night on SAFC Fan TV for the Sunday Bunch. So if you would all mind subscribing, it'd be much appreciated. Have a good evening for a Saturday, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care, and okay, bye.